What's up? Welcome. Who do we got? We got Yo Lucas, Hacker, C-Dubs, Instructor. Let's not waste any time. Let's watch the 1v1 RLCS Championship.
Green mana is raw strength, natural instinct, unstoppable force.
It's lagging
Getting
so
stronger the more
hard.
you push
Until
you become something incredible.
All right, hold on.
Embrace the real you. Smash the competition. That's
Boom.
Hulk.
Full screen. Here we go.
One of the best things about holiday traditions is the
Dude,
food.
this thing is
Add the
lagging
flavor
hard.
and high-quality ingredients of Jones products to your table this holiday.
lagging.
And for many more to come.
We're lagging.
Jones,
It's okay.
making traditions better since
It'll fix.
1889.
At Cognition, what we've always focused on is
Holy
trying to solve
ads,
for the
dude.
messiness of software engineering, the real
I'm not
world.
getting paid
By
for
getting
these
to work
ads.
with Anthropic, we've been able to help bring folks to a
Yo,
new
I didn't
era of
know
software
that was the thing. I
engineering.
should have joined. What are you talking about, C-Dubs? What are you talking about?
I was playing for the big wins. He's committing. It's
what?
challenge, win or lose is the goal. And he's happy to play
Why does it
that
look
way.
like that?
Yeah, because he's been committing. Now Nas is throwing flicks earlier than he usually would. He's not playing his patient
Whoa,
game.
what
He's
happened?
doing that off his game.
Nas
And
is
he
getting his ass
finding
beat.
top bits
No.
all day
Dude,
long.
I had this
He's
in the
changed
bag.
the mental of this so well.
Bummies. Anyone can
He's got
quote.
new decision stats to make
Anyone
now.
can quote.
And Nas will adapt to this. You've got
How
to
we
be
doing,
excited of it,
Bummies?
but is it going to be too late? He's already down
I think
by
it's gonna
4.
be Nas versus
What a response.
Zen.
Oh, as you said, he
Why is it
has
lag?
gone at what a flick with no. How
I
has he
tested
done
this
that?
before
I
on Life
think
Fine.
it's as well. In the break, the way this guy's playing. Nas. Flick on nets. Great save from Osap. Had the boost over Nas. He's turned the corner.
RLCS 1v1, I didn't know that was a thing.
Out of it, but
Yeah.
Osap has missed the ball.
It's a thing.
Now he's boost. Dash to keep the ball rolling. As you
Zen
mentioned,
got beat
he's
by
just
the
gotta
German
keep
guy
pushing
that's beating
forward. Keep
Nas
looking for that
back
extra
right now.
It's going to keep rotation, challenge everything.
And don't worry,
Nas
guys, we're gonna
gonna
change the view. We're not gonna be on the
Nas-
stage.
Oh, he managed to fake
I know
it.
you guys hate the stage so much. You know, it's so much fun.
Osap's so
Ooh.
done with this stupid. Oh, they're trying to
I-
foul.
oh,
Okay,
wait.
Nah, send it, send it, and send it.
This is what he did against Zen as well. Not to
He
this
beat
degree,
him.
mind you, but
This
the
guy,
confidence
he beat
of
Zen.
this guy, the belief in his
But
ability, and the
Zen
belief that if
beat,
he just keeps sending the house,
Razier's earlier.
the house will crumble.
Dude, this is
So
gonna go to
good.
Game
And it's gonna
7.
crumble to hit
I'm
for
banking
state
on
as
a
well.
off
Because this is now
OSAF
not getting
versus
overcomplicated.
Moxie
He's not
final.
having to work so hard for the goals.
I don't know, man.
He's
I don't
just
think that's gonna happen.
Settling. I like this. Well, at least one back.
This is-
Yes, one back for Nas.
I mean, it's 1v1. He can come back.
And with the
He
way
can
this
definitely
goes,
come
CJ,
back.
I am not convinced by this lead at all.
I guess I'm gonna do.
Watched him lose from a Philly
He's figured out how to
previously,
do it.
but he's not going to drop it this time because it's at least hang on. Whoa,
Because this worked.
Where are we going? Where are we going?
Osap walked away. He saw the ball going up. I think he assumed it was going to hit the skin and then come down. And it just didn't. And that little look there, and that was, made him, I guess, think that the ball was going to land quicker than him. That lead is looking a lot more precarious.
This is. We've seen
Yeah,
it before.
we're
Yeah,
gonna do a
he's
poll.
going to win the breach of podcast in a row, but we know he's vulnerable from a far
Dude,
away.
it's been
He's
out
a
right
save,
now.
but he's 1 point after all. He's after
I'm sorry,
incredibly
guys.
early breacher. He's got to get another one. He's got a fifth. He's got his third.
Nas is adapting. He's already playing as if this is going to be challenged.
All right,
Obviously, he
the
can
poll.
spot the re-jump.
Put votes in.
If Nas is no longer trying to play low, and say, okay, if you have it, I can deal with that. Especially if he's not making the decisions. Osap
Oh,
gets
not
involved.
ads.
And
Not
Ty
an ad.
avoids
I'm
getting
sorry,
demoed.
y'all. There's an ad
Looks to
coming.
go for the outplay. Reset, takes the 50, can't score first time. Second time, doesn't really want to commit to the shot.
Nas has been coming back on
Nervy
this.
there from Osap, but he might still get awarded. Surely,
Whoa,
what
what
a
a
save
save.
from Nas. It was Archie.
Oh.
And he stays on ball. Nas tries to take it direct.
It's a bit-
He learned
Why is
Osap will not leave
Why
it
is
alone.
it tripping out,
Yeah,
bro?
turn on ball cam. It's like a jump scare. You see Osap going for the ball, and for the boost. You go to ball cam, and then you turn it back off.
You think
Osap's just
Moxie's gonna
"Hi,
win this,
How
Hacker?"
are you, my friend?
I feel like
that ball
dude,
right
this
here,
is
and I can
tripping
score.
out.
Still here, by the way, he says. And he goes Nas. 90 seconds. Can he find the ball? He trapped the demo. To a 2-goal game.
Not escaping, is he? Nas. He realizes that Osap's going to commit.
I might have to
now.
go to a different
And I
scene.
think Osap now
This
needs
is
to avoid air dribble situations. If he's going to play
kinda
this
glitchy.
way. Oh, what a read.
I just wanted you guys to have
Almost
your
got the
little
flick over the
emos
top.
walking
Now
on the
he's
stage.
bumping
You know?
them.
I
Do
thought
it
it'd be
again.
fun.
Jousting.
Do it again.
Like it.
This is absolute chaos.
It's Bill Clark.
The tools just went back and forth, locking horns. Back ramps. Yes, huge 50. Can he score? No,
Dude, this is so glitchy.
But he's passing the ball to Nas. Careful. What is happening? He's got him on top of his body. This is chaos. And it's highest order in the 1v1. Osap, fake challenges for the first time.
He's a bot.
So
He's
is
a
Nas.
bot.
He's missed his shot.
Yeah, Nash should have scored that 10 times out of 10. He saw Osap jumping. He saw a position.
I really hope this glitching is fixed. I don't like it. Baker, your whole stream is lagging. It's not only the YouTube
40
video.
seconds. Osap, nice challenge. Time is his round.
Yeah, my
and
computer
Nas
usage is at
needs to get to
50%.
work.
That's the highest
Takes
it's
to
ever
the
been.
sky. He has had success in his position.
Dude,
There's a
OBS doesn't
reset.
like this
Round
stuff.
Osap, he makes the
That was
save.
bad.
And that's
Here.
10 seconds. That's 15 seconds. Another challenge. He's a maniac, Sugar.
Yeah, the ego challenge is on all night. 1.5, look at it. Osap
Maybe
is
this will be
over.
better. I don't know.
15 seconds.
Computer usage
oh,
is
Osap!
53%.
He's done it again. What a save. Who's going to be first to it? It's Nas. 1 goal, 12 seconds.
We saw a 0-second goal from Nas earlier. He can hold on his
did this
position.
thing glitch out?
A lot of time he
Why-
The momentum of the ball drags it into the net. Do we get Champfield? Can Nas force overtime? Can he find the goal?
Oh my goodness.
He wins the kick off Nas and he scores!
It's happened again.
Dude, what is
It's a
happening? Why
carbon
do you guys hear
copy
double audio?
Of the last game. Nas has got 2 back-to-back.
Well, it's pretty big resolve over here. Almost a big resolve. Wait, that's just one? I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, I think we're okay now. Oh my god, what is happening?
Power.
Hold on, guys, bear with me.
Performance.
Hold on.
Where does take you?
I can't believe that's just
Power
one.
without precision is meaningless.
Here's what we're
Speed
gonna
is
do.
nothing without direct elegance is secondary safety. The essence of driving is gripping the road. Keeping
Why is it
momentum,
and audio isn't
responding with
synced?
precision.
Oh, dude, I'm having
Boy is
problems.
a liar. He's definitely been challenged in this tournament now.
Oh,
Germany
God.
are eliminated. Osap, a star-making performance this weekend. But Nas is in the grand finals. Adapted. He made Nas.
I'm
think
sorry,
of something
guys.
Else. And if Nas
I'm
dares
sorry.
turn around and say he hasn't been challenged,
Dude, it's
that
playing
boy is a
twice
liar.
somewhere.
He's definitely been challenged in this tournament now. Germany are eliminated. Osap, a star-making performance this weekend.
Sorry.
Nas is
You
in the
guys hate
grand
me right now.
finals.
You guys hate me.
Be able to recover.
Oh my
Absolutely
God, you guys
not.
hate me.
We've
I'm
got
gonna fix
Moxie
this.
and Zen
I'm gonna
up
fix this
after
here.
this
We go to
break.
properties.
Give us
Heath, I want to try an experiment.
All right.
Oh my god,
To
what
help
a
you unbecome your
nightmare.
parents, I
Shut
want
down
you to try a
source, but
game
not
called
visible.
Rocket League.
Yeah.
Ooh, is it
Shut
a
down source.
puzzle like my crossword?
No, picture soccer
Okay.
with a car.
What do I hang my feet outside the window?
No, not your car.
But you said think of.
It's a
This
video
is
game.
worse than headset paired.
Okay, I get it. Where's the cartridge?
No, it's an online thing.
Is there a joystick?
Not like
Why
the
is
ones
there
you're thinking
double
of.
But I
audio?
need to get some cords,
Oh
right?
god, why
I
is
gotta
there
blow
double
in the
audio?
cartridge.
Again, like no cartridge, but you'll need a username.
Username, huh? How about Keith_9914?
Headset
bathroom
paired.
code?
Headset paired.
outside
Oh
the
my
window?
god, why am I having
Your
double
car.
audio
But you
issues?
said think of.
It's a video game.
Oh, okay, I get it. Where's the cartridge?
No, it's an online thing.
Is there a joystick?
Not like the ones you're thinking.
Stop
But
yelling
I
at
need to
me.
get some quarters, right?
thought I had this
I gotta
figured
blow
out.
in the cartridge.
Again, like no cartridge, but you'll need a username.
Alright, what happens if I do
How
this?
about Keith_9914?
The bathroom code?
That's the only number I can kind of remember easily, so.
Where is this?
Don't hold back, 'cause you woke up in the morning with initiative to move, so I make a motto. Don't hold back, galvanize.
Where is this audio coming from?
Michelin innovates to move the world forward on the road and far beyond.
First of all, the web browsing should not be playing any audio right now on this page. Okay. I think we're good. This sucks, man. You guys are so mad at me. I know it. Now, here's what we're gonna do. Interact. Full screen. You guys are probably like, I'm just gonna watch this by myself. Baker, you're effing up. What up, Hassan? Welcome to the stream. Well, I'm aware. You Baker has your father's taking fine. I'm not a father, so it doesn't really it's fine. You're not mad at me, hacker? I'm pretty. FYI, I'm not getting paid for these ads right now. So I'm sorry. Video is delayed a good 2 minutes. Is it really? You're gonna interact. Can I fast forward? Oh my god, dude, it's bad. This is as good as it's gonna get. I just wanted to have a good time with you guys. I didn't want technical issues. I have enough technical issues with my headsets. I'll be on later if you 1v1. We're doing a watch party, and you guys still want to 1v1 me? Oh, 5 minutes. Ugh. We gotta get it. Who's playing next? Oh, it's I don't even know. I can't even see it. Who's on next? Is that Zen? Alright, I do apologize for this, guys. I do. I really do. I'll be right back.
I like the way that you say my name. In the evening when we're far away from distractions, the song that's special about that time of night. You like how I get into the mood, treat you like a man while I lose mood. There's something special about the time of night. There's something special between you and I.
Welcome back to the Rocket League Championship Series. An incredible match has just gone underway. If you tune in now, you made a mistake because we had such a series. Emotions all over the board. You can see there too. From Naz, the celebrations, the frustration from Osaf. But Naz, what a series. I imagine you were feeling the emotion in that one.
Yeah, it's really stressful, but I'm happy I pulled through.
Yeah, so humble. We were just talking leading up to this that, yeah, you said this was a stressful match for you. I was asking, you know, was the last series a good warm-up? Was the last one a good warm-up? This one felt like it was finally a good back and forth between you and your opponent.
Yeah, I think he played really well. I think this is like the hardest matchup. I mean, alongside with Zen, I played in this 1v1 RLCS, and I mean, I'm just really happy I won.
Yeah, no, I mean, no kidding. I did want to ask, and some of the other guys want to know too. We've seen you in a bunch of different facilities before. We're just trying to figure out where this one is. Where are you at playing from right now?
I'm playing from like the PXL college. They've been really nice, and they let me play here because my Wi-Fi at home is really bad, and the ping is good here. So I'm really happy that I can play here.
Hey. Shout out, that's awesome. Yeah, we're just looking. It looks like someone's got a meeting in the background. And you're just here casually.
That's my brother.
Oh, that's your brother. Okay,
Yeah,
hey, shout out. That's awesome. That's really cool. You got the family support there as well. Yeah, it's just cool to see you doing your thing.
What is happening? Why is it
talking
doing
about
this?
OSAF before we talk about your next matchup here, and what it could be. Tell me about next
What is
matchup
it
here.
doing double audio?
And what it could be. Tell me about OSAF because a lot of people are real fans of him now after seeing his play. What was OSAF doing so well, do you think, that he was able to keep toe in toe with you?
First of all, I think his kickoffs are really good.
I'm trying, guys.
I actually struggled with them quite a bit, but I managed to like find ways around, like delaying it, faking sometimes. But his kickoffs are really good. I think he's a really mechanical player as well. He's kind of scary in the air, and sometimes he switches it up, so it's hard to read him. But yeah, he's a good player overall.
Yeah, no kidding. I think most people are going to be able to walk away. Yeah, he's a good player. But you did over who you could potentially face Moxie and Zen as the opposites. I guess for you, I'm going to ask the classic question. Who do you think's going to win that one, and who do you want? Because there could be a little bit of that retaliation against Zen if he makes it to the grand finals.
Classically, checking out.
Oh my god, I'm fucking losing my mind. This is a disaster. I think I'm just gonna stop this. This is not worth it. Why is it playing? Oh my god, it's playing audio twice.
All these packs are now 30% off in the summer sale.
Groggy toenails. The AI trying to act like it doesn't work. Yeah.
Every city has its secrets. And this?
What is it doing? I'm hearing audio twice.
Everyone that believed him in the past should have been believing him and is right to. So this is really good, Johnny, here, that what we're seeing.
All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to delete the web browser in the stage scene. Oh my god, this is... I think we're good. I think we're good. I'm sorry. Okay, my computer usage is so high. Let me know when the audio syncs. I feel like the audio should be good. Sound is fixed now, I think, Baker. Thank you, hacker. I think we're good now. Doing the web browser in the stage scene, my computer was like, nope. Video isn't synced with sound. Ugh.
after Osiris, get on that content grind right now. You know, at this point, this is the way.
Let me
You've got a lot
refresh
of
it.
fans. You've proven yourself. Naz is
What a
was the
freaking
one that
nightmare.
Naz was calling out as the likely candidate to make it to the grand finals, Shogun, and I feel like most people are going to be back.
Okay.
I feel like everybody's
I think we're
played
good.
so much Rocket League already today.
I did it.
And what is into this event, Johnny?
I did it.
He's looked like the best player during this event as well.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Moxie has been the best performer so far. He's the guy coming.
I guess we'll find
from
out.
the upper bracket.
Is
so
my
for me,
audio
I agree. I think
synced?
Moxie is the.
Is my audio synced? My voice. Is it synced to my voice? We'll find out about the video in a second.
The favorite, and I think he will be most people's pick to win this. I think for Zen, it's
I think we're
more
good
the,
now. My computer usage is down to
For him, it's about
30%.
finding the balance. He said
I
so
think
in his
we're okay.
post-match interview earlier. It's about finding the balance between aggression and obviously focusing on defense. He can't be too defensive against Moxie, or Moxie's going to roll.
Is
completely
my
through.
audio
But at the same time,
synced to
if he's
my
too aggressive, Moxie's
voice?
going to see him coming, and he's going to low 50 his way to victory. So Zen has to find the balance.
Progressive fan vote is live. Hashtag mock, hashtag Zen. What's it going to be? I'm a little bit concerned right now. We don't see the shades out for Zen. It means he might be taken a little bit more seriously. And we know when you take Rocket League seriously, you start to lose. You got to have fun. You got to loosen up and let that flow state kick in. We'll see. We still
Okay.
think it's going to be a great showing there. For Zen, the question is...
All right, somebody
the
confirm.
analysts
Is the audio
think that
good?
Zen is going to
Mac
overcome
Attack,
Moxie, or
what up, the
are
Jamma
we going to
Jammies?
be agreeing with Naz? in
No,
who's gonna be
Zen
joining
Zen
Naz
isn't out.
into
He
those
got beat by the guy that lost
Shogun,
to
I'm
Naz.
going to set you up as our first
He's still in it.
candidate for predictions here.
Listen, sometimes I feel like you just got
In fact, Zen is probably going to be in the finals.
Analysts on this, I mean, Nas is saying that he's the best. Johnny's saying that he's the best. And that's
Can somebody
I'm not
confirm
smart,
if the
man.
audio is
I'm
good
really
now?
not. I'm going with Zen. I'm going with Zen.
You know, there he is. There he is.
As he is
I
going
love
to be
it.
playing against Nas to try and see if Nas can get that revenge.
Is there a delay?
Okay,
Nobody's
well,
responding
I
to
am
me.
curious then.
I feel like everybody's
what
leaving to
Johnny
go watch
is
the
going to think
regular
on this one,
broadcast.
'cause he's the smart
I don't blame
1v1
you.
analyst. What's going to happen here?
You know, I'm seeing all of the chances, all the reasons why Moxie should win this.
Is there anybody in chat
and
to
I agree with
confirm
a lot of them,
that we are synced?
But there's just something about Zen. No, I'm just kidding. I'm picking Moxie. I think it's Moxie.
Too late. Too late. You're getting CJ'd on this
No
one.
hobbling,
You're getting CJ'd.
hacker.
I think
Give me
Moxie's
something,
gonna win.
man. Let me know if I'm
Well,
back in business.
I
It's
I
fine?
think if I were to use my brain,
All right.
I think I know where I'm going on this one. But at the same time, I do think
What a
this
nightmare.
is a lot funnier. I am also
Me and this
gonna
guy
go
have
with
the
the
same
great
shirt.
player in
Zen, let's
Rocket
go.
League.
We're
I
wearing
am
the same
rocking
shirt.
with Zen.
Right, I'll
Yes.
put them on for the screenshot. Just so you,
Okay, okay.
I know that's what you want, but
There we
let it be
go.
known,
I had to go
I
and
think-
find these, okay? That took me like
I
2
think-
minutes.
Chat
I
is
fake
still
out,
delayed.
Yeah, production got faked. Like, so I know CJ's getting pranked. I faked that production with the glass.
What
as well,
happened?
But, yeah.
Yeah.
I think really, realistically, it's got to be
No,
Moxie.
that's fair, and I think reasonably,
Video
if
and
you're looking
audio
on
are now
paper, that's
paired.
probably the right
Okay,
call to
well,
make.
that's good.
But that's not what we're here to do. We're here to have some fun. Chat, split down the middle. Let's find out who
Oh,
is
we need to
joining
do a
Naz
poll ourselves.
in the grand finals of the 1v1
Who is
European
this? Zen
tournament.
versus
We've got
Moxie?
Moxie. We've got Zen. It's a French face down. Let's see what happens.
RLCS chat, here we go. We might have had 11,000 plus people enter this tournament, but there was only ever really 3. We have
How do you spell
Nas
Moxie?
waiting in the grand final, and we have Zen and Moxie playing a best of 7 to see who gets to advance. It's game 1, brought to you by Progressive CJ.
Can't wait. Chat, let's get stuck in. I always wanted to say that with you, Fear, and it sounds fantastic when you're on the call. Destined to be here, 1v1, Premier Region Grand Final. Awaits the winner of this one, and my goodness, a French derby right here. Will Moxie be able to
Okay.
warm up? That's a
The
good
poll is
check.
up.
A little bit rough
You
early
fixed
with
it?
the mechanics.
All right.
He saw him lean back. He tried. I think he tried to reset there after he watched some weird dashes not
He's
work
going
out.
for the
He's like, wait a
psycho.
second, it's happening. I'm live. He's been live watching all the matches before this. He hasn't been prepping or
what a
practicing. He's
save.
been watch partying. He's been farming content to get ready for this match, and now he's ready to go. He needs to shake it off. Who knows if he's even been in game except for this test lobby right before, and he's missing some early shots in this tie 0-0 game.
I'm pulling for
He
Zen.
content during the match as well, let alone in the watch parties beforehand. This guy's an absolute superstar. Make sure you tune into his stream if you want to see the Moxie POV over here, though, Zen. should be the man that is warmed up. We obviously saw his performance coming through earlier on
Ooh.
today. And
What a save.
it's a nice doink over the top. See,
Fix just in time. I know, I would have lost everybody. What up, Nagana? Welcome to the stream. We're just watching the best Rocket League players in the world in a 1v1 championship.
They become apparent throughout this tournament.
Well, this is still the semifinals.
Well, I was gonna say it doesn't matter what I was gonna say because right now he just put the ball in his
So
own net,
whoever
and
wins
Zen
this
convinced
plays
him
Nas in the
as he
finals.
takes an air roll shot
I
from
predicted it was going to be
distance, so well
Zen
placed.
versus
I don't know if
Nas.
Moxie,
So
I think he's just trying to get up
if
the best
only
that he
I
could,
placed the
but
bet.
he ends up putting it off of that crossbar right back into
Alan
his own
says
car.
hi too. Well,
Zen gets to
hello,
start in
my
the lead.
Polish friends.
Yeah, it looked like Moxie drove in between two boost pads, and I feel
I
like
hope
if
you
just had
enjoy
12, 13 in the
high
tank,
class,
it would have been enough, but not to be.
very
There's an
talented,
instant challenge from Zen. He wants none of
smooth
this
gameplay.
Moxie flick nonsense, and he's missed. Bit of a close open there. It wasn't entirely wide open.
Moxie is the most
Zen to score.
overrated player of
Counterattack
all
Moxie,
time. You think
reset.
so?
Goes slow, he goes
You
for
think
the
so,
fake. He's
Pajama
done it
Jim?
twice now, but hasn't taken full advantage just yet.
Greenster.
Was not able to
I'm
start
looking
Zen
forward
out
to
at
the
all
sky
here, so
blue
he
of
backs
blue
off, allows Zen to
I
get
have
all the way
that.
to the net, the backflip flick to go over the top.
Ooh,
Zen
that's a nice
follows it
shot.
up and gets a second goal.
I feel like
It
Zen
looked
is
like
going
Zen
to
was trying
run
to
away
hunt
with this
Moxie
one.
for the bump. That's kind of looked like why Moxie didn't jump straight away in this challenge. Kind of drove underneath Zen, but
I have
changed his mind
every
there.
color of the affluent.
Vitality man threw it on net 2-0.
Chat overlay isn't
We see
live.
Zen
You
picking
get
up
it
everybody's
super
tricks.
late.
We saw Moxie doing that in previous matches of this
Doesn't
tournament.
look
He
that
hasn't
way.
played Zen
Really?
yet. Maybe Zen paying attention as he has used
Well,
it
let me
against
refresh
him.
it.
Now
I'll
to
refresh
the air.
it.
Moxie is going to have really strong anti-air defense today if he wants to stop Zen. He got him down to the ground for the first time, but Zen is back up and finds the backflip for the third goal.
Well, Moxie's got to warm up, and he's got to warm up real quick. This is going the wrong way
I think I
for
fixed
him.
it.
Zen, instant pop.
So once
And
you guys
as soon
start
as Moxie
typing, it
committed, he found little mustard
should
over
be
the
better.
top into the
It
left-hand
should.
side. What a start here, Fear.
Yeah, this is about as
Chat
good
and
as it
stream
gets for
seems fine
Zen.
to me. Greenster,
I
thank you for the
think that he can
confirmation.
Take advantage of the fact
Growing
that
pains,
this
baby,
is a
you
bit
know?
more of a normal situation for him. This
You
is the
make
first time
any
that Moxie's
changes to
ever
your setup, you got to
streamed
deal
at
with
this
the
level, hopping straight
repercussions.
into a tournament. I'm
Dude,
not sure
Zen is
if he
killing this
feels
guy.
nervous or maybe it's not working out how he'd like.
Killing
I
him.
bet he's gonna just stick through it. I doubt he turns his cam off.
Let's
or
get
his
some
mic off.
donos, everyone.
He'll
Pajama
find
Jammy.
something here
I couldn't
soon.
agree more.
But for now, Zen needs to
Couldn't agree
try
more.
and cement this
Oh, I gotta
game
change my
as early as
alerts for
possible.
my
Moxie's
bit, 'cause
played
I don't feel like
from
there's any
behind
audio that comes out.
thousands of times. We've seen comebacks from him in any individual game to bring almost anything back. Zen is never safe. Even as Zen up 4, he needs to push it even more if he wants to guarantee game number 1.
Smart play from Zen as well there. He could have potentially gone for the shot challenging Moxie, but instead took his boost. He has given
Welcome,
space.
please.
Tends to not
Welcome
stick
to
around
the
as much
stream.
as what we see, the likes of Nash.
Chat
Or
overlay is
Ball.
way
They just
delayed.
track back,
He's reading messages
go
1
for
to
that
2
100
minutes
boost.
late.
Moxie just needs to get on the board here and get
Really,
the ball
on my
rolling.
screen, it looks like it's
he's got the
instant.
flicks. We put him as the best flick in the world. When he's scrolling, and sometimes
Oh,
the edge
Moxie,
of
you
a bump is
got
all
one.
you need. He finds his first.
Yeah, this is reminiscent of the, I think, first ever
That's
1v1
too bad. I really
game
wanted to watch
played on
this
land, or 1v1
on the
series at
stage.
least. There were single games. Moxie versus Yan last year. When the nerves kicked in, it became a little eligible bump fest back
So
and forth.
safe.
Moxie has tons
good.
of stuff he can do, but
Ah.
when he's nervous, he just goes back to that. And it works for him. So, until it stops working, there's no reason not to go to it.
And
But it's
here
his only
goes
goal right
Zen
now.
with
Zen
his
not going to go to the
Zen-like
ceiling when Moxie
movements.
gets up there
Oh
way before he's
my
anywhere
God.
close.
Oh.
Instead, back down to the ground. This time, an incredible save from Moxie. And he's panicking, but Zen backed away and allowed Moxie to control it.
Still way
Moxie,
late.
again, just finds
Really?
that
On my
back corner
screen, it's like
sanctuary to grab
instant.
the 100 boost in, tracking back, trying to fake out a pop, and he got the challenge that
That's
he
it.
needed, but
Oh.
I don't know what just happened
Maybe
there, Zen? Just
maybe
left
Moxie
him
is
wide
overrated.
open, and Moxie
Oh
wasn't
my
willing to shoot.
It's good on my
He
end.
didn't go
Well,
up
maybe you
higher
need to
and tap
refresh
that in,
your
and it felt free. I wonder if
stream,
that's just the
Hacker.
respect Moxie has for Zen's recoveries.
Greenster is
But
saying it's
so we
good.
got 1 goal here, 3 minutes 30.
I'm
Nice
looking in
cutoff
OBS,
early by
and these
Zen.
messages are
Diving
like
in. Moxie loves his demos, but it's a trade demo. Zen got up to speed. This ball is going to roll to Moxie, so he'll have a ability to pick it up early. And now Zen waiting in net off pads. Flick denied. Zen has
Look
open
on the
field with
stream
this
when you
ball,
type
not likely to
message.
get to net
Takes
fast
a
enough for
minute
it
to
be
show
free.
up on screen.
Try
It
and
literally
dig it
just
in.
showed up
He's gonna try and
instantly.
fake
Hacker.
out Moxie. It does just that. There's the 5th goal. Zen, he's on an absolute roll.
Moxie.
Considering what it used to be,
Could have
whether it
flipped
was like
out of
a
that in and out, but
13
it's so
second
tough
delay.
to know. You don't
I
want to
don't. I'm
flip
not seeing a
through
delay.
and send yourself flying away and not be around in the play. Moxie, this is a great wave dash.
I hate that we have to talk
solid
about
possession.
technical
Let's see
issues
his
during
aerial
this
game. People
wonderful
like to say he doesn't have it. He
1v1
definitely
finals
does,
here.
but
Or not
Zen-
finals,
Oh,
semifinals.
I thought it was gonna have better defense, but he only gets a soft touch. It still goes in.
It's better from Moxie. That's building confidence. We saw his flick before, just getting no angle on it and kind of not really trusting himself at the moment with the mechanics, but the more he takes to the sky and gets more comfortable in this game as well. I've got to remember, it is his first game of the day. And he's just been sitting there being a view party Andy basically the whole day. So surely he's got to take at least a game to get motoring.
Come on, Zen.
Yeah,
Let's see
and
some.
view partying is hard. Take it from me, much harder than playing in the tournament for sure. So Moxie's just not used to it.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness, Zen. The wave dash shot.
I want Zen to win.
To
Welcome to the stream, Alex. I'm rooting for Zen. I'm so happy for Nas in finals. He's Oski's teammate, a Polish guy. Ooh.
And 23 kilometers an hour.
Well, we know
along
who
the
you're
ground
rooting
there,
for.
Fear. That's tasty.
Moxie needs a strong kickoff.
Oh,
This
it's going to be
one's
Nas
not
and Zen.
gone, but it does need to be every kickoff in
And
his
that's going to be
favor,
a good
and this
matchup.
one, you know, not going his way. I was going to say Moxie in this situation wastes time. I wasn't sure if Zen was going to, but he definitely does.
I think Nas
as he brings
wins.
us to his back wall, tries to bait in Moxie, and usually this leads to even more goals as you take advantage of a desperate player who's behind and has no
All right,
choice
forfeit
but
the
to
game,
dive. At
dude. This is
point,
over.
Zen's
What up,
already wasted
Chris?
enough time that
Oh,
really
no,
matters.
there's an
It's
ad.
not
I'm sorry,
matter what
guys.
happens.
There's a
We already
90-second ad coming up.
more?
It's not my fault. It's your
Why
fault.
not?
Because you're not subbed.
Double reset.
If you were subbed, you wouldn't have to deal
I
with
mean, he
these
just
ad
put
breaks.
it in reverse and went again. Hit the
It's
replay
fine now. I
button
didn't
even,
know it could be on my
end to
end.
end.
I
This
don't
time
understand.
capitalizes. That's
Well, I'm
7
glad we're
goals
good now, man.
on
What a
the
freaking
EU
nightmare.
1v1 champ from last season here, and that's got to do wonders for his confidence.
Zen is going to smoke
we've talked
Moxie
about
4-0.
Moxie,
I agree,
you know,
Chris.
he was
I don't.
rolling through the
I feel like this is
tournament, no
just
losses at all.
wasted time.
Redmob
In fact,
was able
Moxie
to take
should
a
be
game off him,
forfeiting
but I
this
think
game.
only after Moxie had gotten a couple, so he
But
has
he
not
wants his
trailed in a
reps.
series.
I
This will
get
be
it.
new to him here in this tournament. Zen wins game number 1, had the lead the whole way through in this game, and now has the lead in the
Easy.
series, putting Moxie on the back foot for the first time.
You mentioned it before. We have
Zen
seen
ain't
Lockheed
smoking
mode
Moxie
being
4-0.
activated by
I
Moxie
don't
where
know.
He turns his camera off. He turns
I
his
don't know.
stream off. Or
He doesn't
something
look
or other,
confident.
so
Look at
we'll
him.
have to see if he pushes that panic button early on. 1-0 down. It was a strong performance
Zen is
from Zen.
comfortable,
Moxie had a lot of
locked
chances,
in.
but
Moxie
mentioned
looks like,
before the safe
man, I
plays,
got
you know,
no
the air dribble
chance.
pump worked for him, but
I got no
he wasn't really able to get that flick game going. And
Moxie
it
is
just
number
looked
1 in
like
the world right now?
He had the hesitation about him. He wasn't
Really?
quite trusting he could get it past Zen.
Yeah, I think that we can almost be summarized by a play that Moxie made before any goals went in. The ball went into his half.
Highest
he had
ones
possession. Zen wasn't
MMR.
even really close. Wasn't even
Really,
pressuring
Moxie?
him. And Moxie just had this weird landing
Okay.
mismatch where he's like
Where does
rolling around,
Nas
doing
rank in that?
360s,
He's gotta
just
be in the
not
top 5.
behaving like we normally expect to see from Moxie, and I think that gives an
Oh,
idea
he's pissed.
of the moment getting to Moxie a little bit at the start. Now he gets to shake that off. Unfortunately, you know, Zen did get that lead that was big enough for it to not matter. I think it was maybe something like 5
Moxie
goals,
is
so maybe
finalist.
since
Last
then,
year it would be
has
sad
been
if he
fairly
lost,
equal,
and the fact he
but
only
that
plays
deficit had already happened.
ones
Moxie
and been
gets a fresh
grinding
start
all
here in
year
game number 2,
for
though,
this.
as we'll be
Oh.
back to 0-0.
Well,
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
the
think
one
he's
thing you
beating
guarantee.
Zen.
This guy's only going to get better and better
He's gonna
after
get
his
swept.
first game. First game warm-up, it always is. Doesn't matter the game mode, and Moxie gets a crack
He
off
only
the
mains
kickoffs there. No
ones?
cuts rotation.
Really?
Well, what rotation in 1v1? He cuts the ball straight away with a 0 boost in the tank, and just keeping Moxie honest with these little turns, and it's done him again here, Moxie. First goal for Zen.
Nah, this is
He's
a
just a
sweep.
little behind the pace.
This is the
Yeah,
sweep.
yeah, Moxie, it doesn't seem
Moxie
like he's playing
has
his normal
over
game. I'm not even sure why he did that last
30,000
time. He should
viewers
definitely
watching.
been able to tell
Wow, Chris,
that
that's a
Zen
lot.
was going to take it away. Should have been panicking. Delayed kickoff from Zen. He even had a little wave dash as well. So
That's like
mix of a delay and a wave dash. He's gonna use both to get the second goal.
29,995 more
Yeah,
people
this
than I
is
got.
ugly. He's just
This is
a
a
step
sweep.
ahead. The delay kickoff, as you mentioned, too good. Moxie, known for his kickoffs, but right there, he
Yeah,
just
this
didn't
is
quite
a
read
sweep.
Zen. He was a step behind in the air and a step behind
Let's just
in
get
the
to
mental
Zen
game as
and
well.
Nas, huh? Come on.
I
Let's
think
just get
we
to
need
Zen and
to
Nas.
see Moxie get a chance to get a ball carry, get to what he really likes to do, maybe launch a flick here or there, just to kind of remind himself who he is. Zen should not let that happen, and you can see Zen positioning, doing his best to get Moxie no chance. You know, instantly pre-jumping a potential setup for a flick, diving right back on the ball, has forced Moxie completely away, and has
So
turned
the poll is over.
normally a position that's
60%
very advantageous
thinks
for
Moxie is
into
gonna win.
a position for Zen. Great defense from Moxie. Maybe a missed touch there, and now this is Moxie's favorite spot. We need to see something good. Nice read of the early challenge. Moxie gets a goal.
Zen missed
A rare misfire by Zen.
How often do you see that from him? He just drove completely around it and left him in big trouble. Pre-flip to just grab a couple of pads and then turned into an instant challenge. And I think Moxie
I need to
recognized
get
he was
those
in a little bit of trouble.
flicks down, man.
Looking for the early challenge. He's fired 2 goals as Zen has faked the kickoff. But Moxie is starting to warm up.
Moxie has seen, 1,439 of these in the last week.
Dude, Zen
he
is
has
making some
watched
very
everybody
strange mistakes.
do
He'll
that
lock
fake
it.
kickoff. He is ready for it. It is not convincing enough for him as Moxie equalizes here to try and get his wheels underneath him. He's in a tough spot.
Ooh,
He's
what
going to
a
make a
save.
save. Trying
You're
to
not
save all
saving that,
21
though.
boost to get back up in the air, but it's not going to work. Zen gets the third.
Yeah, he tried to keep it close, but maybe the option was just to kill it to the corner and cop the fact that he's going to be on 0 boost. Just didn't stick on the ball. And I thought it was interesting there, that last kickoff there for the single jump. Last season, particularly in the 1v1, Moxie seemed like he just knew how to do the wave dash kickoff better than anyone else. But Zen on that occasion,
God, they're
just
so
got him.
fast, man.
Yeah, I think he's lost his edge there slightly. He definitely, was
what a
one
50.
of the first people who would use it as their main kickoff. It became clear it was very advantageous in ones. Moxie, the ones main, realized,
Good
that's my
backflip.
standard.
Zen's
We
been doing
call
a lot of
standard
good
kickoff,
backflip plays.
flipping into the ball, after flipping out towards the ball. For Moxie, standard is basically that wave dash, and anything else he does is actually a move away from it. So for a long time, he was the best at it. People got the hint, though, and have practiced it and have been able to catch up to him in that regard.
Moxie tried to dump the demo, but Zen had other ideas. He only had eyes.
Bust out the broom,
for
ladies
that
and gentlemen.
ball
Bust out
onto
the broom.
Pitch in 3 minutes 10 in. Zen's found his 4th. Yeah, Moxie, he's starting to heat up. He's had 2 shots, 2 goals, but Zen is still looking just like he's
Good
got
delayed
the better
kickoff.
of it.
That was
Zen's doing a ton of delaying up the
the
kickoff,
Baker
which
special right
I
there.
really like. It kind of throws off somebody like Moxie, who's probably
good demo.
repped the kickoff with both players at the ball more than anybody else in the game. I mean, probably no matter what kind of kickoff he's done more than anybody else because he's played this game mode so much.
All right, here's the shots I need to learn how to do.
Consistently is just a good enough mix-up to not let Moxie, get full control like he's probably used to having. He has to read just how much Zen might delay, how he might switch it up. Zen misses
he's
a
going
little
for the
redirect
cycle.
off his backboard. Moxie
Good
wants
bump.
a bump. Zen gets around it somehow and brings it to his corner.
I don't know how he got
Incredible
around
save.
that.
Moxie committed early to the bump, and Zen read it as a reset, waiting for the challenge from Moxie. He's being very patient, too patient. No, he's not. It's an incredible save. Moxie using every ounce of boost. Just
I don't know
keeps
how
it
he
out of
saved
that
that
net.
one.
I did not expect the first flick getting sent to the top left to come from Zen. I thought we were going to be seeing those from Moxie. Moxie was able to stop it, but then a fight for control in the corner won by Zen, and
Bust
he
out
gets
the
his
broom,
goal
baby.
all the same. He
Bust
has held on
out
to this
the
lead
broom.
for the entirety of this series, and he is putting Moxie into the hot seat. What is Moxie going to be able to do? Can he get anything going? This kickoff, not going to go directly in, but he is going to get a boost steal. Great position to be in, and he will convert it.
Yeah, as soon as he got the steal, he knew that Zen was going to dive for the challenge and throws it behind him. It's a great response off the kickoff, and after making an incredible save down the other end, he probably felt like he deserved a goal or a little reward for it. Gets it there, but still 2 goals down. He has lost another kickoff and hasn't hit the ball into his back corner. He's given Zen a chance in the air. This is incredibly dangerous. Surely he works the ball in. Moxie's too strong.
Good save.
So patient. Zen is waiting behind that
that's
ball.
in.
Great counter. Zen is banking on the
That's
fact that
in.
nobody's patient enough to wait this all the way out. Zen is protecting the ball all the way through, could shoot at any moment, but Moxie stays calm, even though the ball gets maybe even partially into
you
his
can
net.
handle the pressure.
He's able to make
you know?
that save, and then so quick on the counter. Trying to equalize now, him and Zen, getting caught up in the middle at the midfield. That is going to help Moxie. I think he's used to those positions. He's got control. He sees Zen creeping in, and there's that flick into the top left.
There he is when he starts getting that flick
I am
going.
dead
You've gotta
inside.
watch out.
Well, I'm sorry to hear
Who's
that,
on the
Chris.
other side of the pitch, Zen, as you said,
Don't be
he's got a
dead
little
inside.
close. He's shaped up, and a few too many instant challenges
your
from
life.
Zen. Perhaps caught
Be
Moxie
alive,
aware
Chris.
of
Be alive.
the space in behind. If he does land the flick, he does so, but Zen has won this kickoff. Can he find the shot on net? He's thrown it off the bar. Moxie thought it was in. Hands on the crossbar, and now Moxie down the other end has low boost with the ball. Zen cannot stop challenging him. Fury can't help himself.
I thought he was going to get
He
swept.
needs to. Moxie seems to know
Baker,
it too.
who do you
0
want
boost for
in
him.
a
He does happen to get
1v1
a
to
pad,
win?
But it seems like the plan was always to just use a little pop wave dash in order to beat Zen, and he's done so to get it over him. I bet if Moxie, could have it his way, this game would be played with no boost. Him versus Zen, no boost at all, and I think he'd feel even more confident. So as long as Zen continues to try and play those,
Diaz is winning an
type
NA,
games,
maybe.
Probably gonna go Moxie's way. Right now he's got tons of boost. He's forced Zen away. And now Zen not challenging as much, swinging wide and then cutting off
Come on,
Moxie's
Zen,
flick
lock
before he
in.
can get it going. Zen,
Oh, he missed the
really
boost.
worried about the physical play.
He
I think
missed
he was
the
trying to
boost.
dodge
Oh,
and
he
get
missed
Demo
the
while also
boost.
picking up the boost, but he didn't get either and
Oh,
then gets scored
no.
on.
Moxie is used to 1v1, so he doesn't tilt when he's down. He looked like he was tilted.
Zen's boost twice in this game as we'll see.
Yeah, Zen definitely threw this game. He had a lead.
And on top, but Moxie capitalizing on mistakes, and that's what he does when he has his opponent low boost. Or if not, he does punish Zen with space. Can he score here? It's a low 50. This time he makes it work and keeps it to a 1 goal.
Yeah, Zen just, again, make sure to walk this in as close as he can before the 50 happens. And Moxie awkward on the kickoff. You know, once you get the ball that close, no matter where the 50 goes, it's a great chance it still heads into the net. As Zen doing a much better job of picking up boost. Not something that I would think I'd have to mention, but he does pick up this one just barely with the tail end of his car.
Ooh.
And now he's got another nice dribble. Zen will equalize.
I thought Moxie might have been able to have this save, but it looked like he just lost his momentum off his ball, put the brakes on. Yeah, perhaps thought Zen was going to go for
I'm
the
actually
fake.
starving. I haven't eaten today. I had like one piece of watermelon, one piece of pineapple.
7-7. Zen has brought it
I'm
back.
hungry.
Wave dash kickoff for Moxie. Zen tried to flip through. He is going to toss the
So
ball.
I'm hoping that
Should
this
lead
does
to
not go a
space
7-game series.
possession
Because
for
Baker's
Moxie. As
starving.
Zen backs off, he's going to play off pads. Doesn't have time for 100. Moxie just going to slow dribble it to net. And I don't think Zen should have given the ball to a guy who loves this position.
Yeah, I feel like other players might take it up the wall, take it to the sky. Moxie takes it straight on net. He saw Zen just pathing towards those small pads.
Cheeky goals, man.
If he caught him out of position, which he did, he finds the bump.
Moxie has to use his
Not
ground
even the
plays
bump,
no matter
the
what.
threat was enough.
Yeah.
Gets the lead back, but it's going to be a big last 25.
Moxie did not protect this ball very well. Was underneath it, behind it, and it's going to allow Zen to challenge and score. When you're trying to take control of this ball, you need to be so careful on that first touch to make sure that at any moment you can put your car in front of the 50. Instead, it was underneath. Zen got it into the other half. A drive kickoff from Zen. This could go wrong. It's going to fall straight down in front of the net. Moxie not able to force it in. Now Zen has a little bit of an advantage even. He's got his pad still left over as he takes it the other way. Moxie trying to bring it to the sidewall. Zen
demo.
He might have a demo on the back wall. No, decides to leave. Moxie, is he going to keep it up? Yes, why not? This is his favorite position. Trying to flick from distance. I would think Zen would try and ground it. He does maybe miss the Psycho intentionally, and we're into overtime in game number 2.
You're always trying to hit the Psycho, surely. Overtime, huge chain coming up. Huge kickoff there from Moxie. Zen goes for boost. And does beat Moxie, but will give up his other corner. Moxie looks to turn straight away. It's a huge demo from Zen. It gives him space. Does he take to the sky? He needs his boost to spawn. There it is. Moxie fakes. Now meets him in the air. Hops down to the ground. Zen has a reset. Looks for the bump. Looks for the demo. Moxie off his own crossbar. Huge save.
Zen backs off. Moxie is going to set up his favorite position. Everybody else in the game goes up the sidewall. No, he gets a ball carry. He gets to his flick. Early flick. Zen controls it with a couple different touches. Moxie not able to get any sort of physical play that he likes in that position. He does get all the boost steals though, so Zen only 14 to work with, but he still finds tons of power and is actually able to slightly cut off Moxie on his recovery.
This might
now
be
into the air dribble. This is his favorite position. A muscle of 52 times in a row to keep it in front of the net. Zen will finish it for game number 2.
That's a massive game for Zen. Moxie was looking hot in the latter stages of game 2, but the 50, the boost control,
his 50s are the best.
The aerial domination,
they've been pretty nasty.
The underdog,
Nas has really good 50s too. So when it's Nas versus Zen,
I think he's also just flipped the script now. He might have been underdog coming into this series, but it was always, going to be a respectable close one. So with Zen up 2-0, this is a moment in which threes, we almost always see the
Please
timeout.
don't go to
Somebody
game
drops
7.
2 in a row.
Please don't even go to game 6.
He's got a lot to handle mentally. He's got to, think about his chat, his stream, the gameplay.
Baker had good 50s with the Dominus. Yeah, right, Alexis.
He's played so many games without them. So he
I
hasn't
switched to
taken
the
it here. He's
finish.
going to get right into game number 3.
Dominus,
so
I
far,
complain
Zen
so much about 50s.
Doing
I don't complain about 50s nearly as much. When I was using the Dominus, I complained 5 times a game.
Enough of a mental task rather than, thank you.
No matter who wins Worlds or anything, I feel like Zen has always been the best no matter what.
He's got a lot going on right there running that stream while he's
He might need a better team.
That's why he's an absolute
for
superstar, Moxie, but he's got his work cut out for him here. He's got a 2-0 deficit. Zen looked like he was in control, and then Moxie.
Are you going to watch
Jinxie
stream for the
decal? Capitalizing on Zen, missing boost, and
I'm good,
it's a funny
man.
series
I like
compared
my
to the other
decal.
semi-final.
I don't plan
where
on
I felt
changing
like the
it. And
opponents
plus,
were making each other look
how
silly.
ugly is
This
Jinxie's
series has probably
decal?
more been about making yourself look a little silly with the misplays from either side.
Chance to correct that here.
His team is good.
In game number 3.
All right.
pretty much a must-win
Well,
game for Moxie. I mean, he
fair enough.
could do a reverse sweep. If there's anybody I'd pick, you know, to be able to win at any moments, it'd be him.
Pretty sure
but
you already have it
looking
anyways.
forward
You have like
to give a
everything.
guy
I
who's
probably
as good as
do.
Zen that much, you know, cushion in this series. Zen is really good at these landing wave dashes off kickoff.
I have
use them
so
again
many
for a chance.
skins. I don't know why I have
maybe
so
scoring.
many.
This ball was
I
never
haven't
really anywhere in front
spent
of the
any
net.
money
I was
on
just going to
it.
bump Moxie a couple times. He's only got 8 boosts, but he has such a good position. There's a very real chance he scores here.
Oh,
But again,
Zen.
sends it too high, and now he's on the retreat.
Good recovery.
Nice play from Moxie to make the save. Has
Baker,
boost.
you play as well as
Has the
this.
Zen in the early
I
challenges.
play
He just
better than
turns
this.
toward the ball. He's done it twice. He's done it
I'm the
many a
best
time.
Rocket League
1-1.
player in the world, Alex.
And it might not
Didn't
even
you
be the
know?
wrong decision necessarily. You know, letting Moxie get to those carries is just such a bad position for you as a defender. Just turning in, making him think twice. You know, what we don't see is at times that the fact that Zen's been challenging like crazy has led to Moxie maybe just handing the ball away. You know, he gets a hard touch, but it's not to the net, and then it gives Zen control, and that is way better than allowing Moxie his opportunity to dribble. In fact, this time Moxie seemed to see the early challenge
Demo.
coming, but Zen had that red where that was headed. Now playing a bit of keep away, not quite good enough as he wasn't able to follow that up with an aerial. It was too close to Moxie.
It's such smart play, you
A
know?
bump and a slight delay
These
as
guys
he
play
exits
so
out of the corner
smart.
to make sure he gets the respawning 100. But Moxie's still going to get a great shot and get a goal.
What a 50 from Moxie. I mean, so many players would panic in this situation. Zen
Baker,
tracking
there's
back with boost,
RLCS for people
he
who
just
are
stays
1 or
strong,
over.
doesn't
What are you
commit,
talking
and
about,
allows Zen
Alex?
to hit the ball straight into him. Gets the goal, grabs the lead as well. Has to win this game.
Moxie gonna have another possession here. Zen
No
trying to think about
cursing.
if he wants to dive earlier, if he's gonna have to back off.
Player
Ultimately
killer,
does decide to
now
back
is
off.
not the
Moxie has
time.
missed this flick, and the follow-up is not really
Now
available.
is not the
Zen might have
time
a
for
chance
no
to turn on the
cursing.
ball, but he went away. He gets a demo, but I think this ball is headed into his net. I don't think he's getting. Oh no, he is. He's fine. Never mind. It was off target. I was wrong.
All
Zen
right,
knew what he was
I'm
doing.
not going to cuss
Now he's
for
gonna get a
the
chance
remainder
at an aerial,
of
early
this
reset,
game.
going to the ground because he sees Moxie
Thanks
going to
to
the
player
ceiling and
killers.
doesn't want to play into him.
Redemption
Moxie
of the no
recovers well
cursing.
to make that first
It's going to be
save.
tough.
He found the touch, but just a little lucky that the ball wasn't still able to find the back of the net. That's a great save from Moxie, pinching it to the wall. Zen still
Alex,
pushing
I
forward,
ignored
ceiling,
it the
has a
first
reset.
time, and then you
Moxie to
said it
50s are
again.
fantastic.
Baker, can you bake me a
straight
bake?
on net.
You're so...
Or if not, he does
Oh,
go for that
God,
early
do you
shot to catch
understand
his opponent out, but feels like now Zen
Do you
might just be
understand?
waking up to it.
how much I want to
Zen not
ban you for
going
life,
into the air
Alex?
after 3
Do
consecutive
you
times.
understand?
Moxie
Ooh,
stopped him. He
nice
said, I'm
demo.
going to try and mix it
Ah.
up. Goes to his air dribble bump. And that is also saved. Moxie is keeping Zen out in what feels like is an impossible task to stop multiple Zen attacks in a row.
Use that emo
He's had
player killer.
possession for many, many moments now, and somehow Moxie saves that as well. That was right there
Oh,
on the
that's
goal
in.
line, and then he gets a counterattack. It's a goal for Moxie.
What? How is
I'm not
Moxie
happy about
not only
this.
saved this,
I really
but
wanted
recovered
this
to
to,
rip it down the other end. Zen
I wanted this to be a
thought he
sweep.
had Moxie covered. He found the bump near post. All he had to do was wedge it in, and all the forces suggested
Baker, Zen
he was
is
gonna
poker
find the back
face.
of the net.
Alex,
It's found the back of the other one.
I have a thing where I can't
Zen,
cuss.
ooh, I thought he was going to turn in for a bump on
Thanks
Moxie.
to player killer.
Instead,
You
he
make
allowed
me wanna
himself
cuss.
Get bumps. And Moxie chain dashing a little.
You make me wanna
making
cuss
CJ a
so
little bit nervous
bad,
there.
Alex.
As he chain dash back. But he was good. He had control.
Ooh.
And he's got a great shot.
Uh-oh. Moxie's starting to feel it.
And there's the fourth goal. This is the response we needed. He had to win this
I'm
game.
dying how Alex's brain
got
did
the
sometimes. He
3-goal
really
lead.
is
Still
special
a lot of
needs
time
for sure.
Zen to get to work, but Moxie's consistency on the flicks and his
Anyone can
confidence to
cook.
rip it when he has the
Anyone can
opportunity.
cook. Neo
Starts to get scary.
Jar Ryan. Oh, Neo
Seeing
Jar Ryan.
A lot
Welcome
of
to the
first
stream.
possessions for
How we
Moxie
doing
here.
today?
Zen may change that story as he gets
Alex,
a bump.
shut
Does not
up.
seem scoreable. Moxie with no boost. This guy's
I
just gonna
can't
stay
cuss
on the ball. Maybe goes takes
right
Zen's.
now.
I don't think he can afford to do that. Yeah, he turns
And I wanna
back
cuss
in.
you out
Knows
so
he has
bad.
to defend on 0. Zen's gonna try and
Ooh.
take advantage of the fact that he has not a great way to get around, and yet still Moxie on just pads gets around.
Oh,
making
you got
a
another.
save.
Ooh, good save.
Oh, Zen nearly got caught out once again as Moxie
I like this reset here.
just drag racing his way
I like this reset right
around
here.
the
That
pitch
might.
with Zen
Oh,
in hot
ooh.
pursuit. Zen in the corner. Tries to go quick. Moxie to the
Zen's
wall.
running out of time. He's going to
Scoop
play
up his own
very
boost as
aggressively.
Zen does retreat for the mid and then
I'm
turns
surprised he
straight
didn't.
away.
Oh,
He's
he
been
did.
caught out in his
That
position,
backflip
but
is
Zen
killing
needs
him.
to challenge the bump lands. Moxie recovers in time. And
That's a
Zen's
goal.
been caught out
That's a
on
goal.
the wall. That
That's
far
a goal.
corner
And he bumped him.
has not been Zen's best friend. There's the 5th goal.
Alex,
Zen's doing his best to
I
try
wanna
and
ban you.
disrupt Moxie at the point of attack right at the very beginning. But it
I think I'm gonna time you
always
out.
a risk. You might leave that
Yeah,
net
let's do that. Let's
just
time out
wide
Alex for a
open
little bit.
for your opponent, and Moxie knows how to finish
Oh, I could
those
warn you?
as he's taking
Here,
a look
let's
to
warn
see
him.
what Zen is up to. He just brought the ball in front of his net, and it was a big
Here we
mistake.
go.
He just let Zen get a freebie.
Yeah, I think you said, here you go, have this.
Annoying.
It's a huge mistake. He went way too high and then looked like he tried to create the greatest pinch of all time, turn himself into a human mortar, a human missile, and missed the ball.
I think that's what we're going to need to
Ban
see
him?
from
I
Moxie
want
if
to,
he's gonna
Alex.
actually drop this game. 3 goals.
I want to ban you too,
Zen
Lexus.
hasn't been able to find his offense. and I don't
But
know
we're
if
gonna be
Moxie
cool today.
is gonna
Welcome
give too
to
many.
the
Zen
stream,
catching this
Lexus.
in the air.
Welcome back.
Has his reset, can shoot at any moment, and decides to do it now as he goes top shelf.
We need to see more from Zen in the air like
Zen
this.
is a comeback king?
So
Yeah, we'll see.
threatening when he does get space end to end, and like that was the one weakness for Moxie. Even when we saw him play Naopo in that 1v1 World Championship Grand Final last season, Fear, it was just the mechanics and the trust in Naopo's own mechanics. If Zen can bring that out, sometimes some shots are just unsavable. It doesn't matter how good you are at 1v1.
Zen wants to dive. He's been doing it all day long. He does not want to let Moxie have possession. He knows he's down now too. Moxie
good.
loves that bump. This time it does not turn into a demo, and he just barely misses. I thought he was going to get it on target, but instead it's going to be Zen possession
Aw,
with 31. He's going to have
Hacker
to show
gave
a flick of his
Lexus a
own,
hug.
I
Isn't
imagine,
that
if he
cute?
wants to try and score. But Moxie
Oh,
does
this
not
is
want to
game.
find out what's at the end
That's
of that flick.
game.
Dunks it, takes it away, and it's 6-3.
Yeah, Zen only had one option when the boost was depleting in the
Zen
tank,
is
and
Real Madrid.
That was to find the flick, but Moxie, beautiful spacing.
Well, what does that make
His
Moxie?
positioning, his ground game is exceptional. Could just about be the best, and he hasn't given Zen an inch right there. When Zen does get space, he's
You
looking
joining
scary,
next
but
year, Baker? Yeah, if they
Moxie's
have
nice
a
and
40
close.
and over.
More often than not, he wins those battles. 25 seconds. Zen has to go right now.
And Moxie loves to confirm games. He is down to just hang out back here in
If
the
they
blue
did
half.
a 40
Wait,
and over,
he just threw the ball directly
I would
at
play
Zen.
it.
I
The only
overhyped him. He's
40-year-old
terrible at
player
wasting
that I
time.
see
don't know
that's
what
better
he was
than me
thinking. He had possession.
with
Zen wasn't even that
blue
close, but he
screen.
just power shoots it right at him.
I mean, think about it. How
He
many
looked at him in the air, and he
40-year-old
just-
players
I don't know.
in
Zen
Rocket League
just- He was
are
in a
that
trance. He
good?
just saw Zen in the air and said, that looks
I
nice.
think I would be in the
Am I
top
hitting?
50.
Wave dash kickoff. Zen wins. Can
50.
he?
I'm putting myself in the
Oh,
top
we're
50.
going to get another goal. It's going to be
40-year-old.
game on here if he just finds the net. And he will. Plenty of time.
I'm actually really surprised that Moxie chose opposite
Is Zen really
corner.
gonna
It
come
felt
back
like the
on
only
this?
way he was going to get this is if he respawns basically right in front of it over here in this corner. Maybe it just didn't matter either way, but it felt like there was
I
always a
love
worse
me a
chance with the
comeback.
side
Come
that
on now.
Moxie picked. But Zen within one. Really crucial kickoff here to try and steal this game. It's going to be a fake kickoff. He's got more than enough time after he grabs boost to find a way to score this. It's not the easiest start to an air dribble, but when you're Zen, it might as well be free. The shot is in the air, but Moxie should be able to save it. It'll hit ground, and Moxie is on the board.
Oh, no. Now we got to wait
himself a
another
chance. Still
game. No.
taking Moxie the distance, but finally,
Yeah.
the EU 1v1 reigning champ gets his
Well,
first
no
game win on the
sweep.
board in this semi-final, and it might be
Hit
the
the
start of the
Dan
comeback.
like button, says Steven
Could very well
Stanslow.
be.
Is that
Both
your thing?
players instantly
Steven
leaving.
Stanslow?
There
Hit
was
the
no
Dan like button. I
timeout
like
call,
that.
but we're just looking at shares now. Moxie has chair stream.
I
guess,
like
going
that.
on
Welcome to the
during
stream, Steven
RLCS
Stanslow.
1v1 match, but a really great regain from Moxie. We needed to see this from him. It is, you know, what we all want. We want everybody to play at their best ability. I think these two guys playing their best 1v1 probably does end up going Moxie's way. Zen always has, you know, a certain level that he
Zen
can
got a
unlock
bakery.
that
What you
maybe
talking
no one
about,
in the
no?
entire world
What you
can,
talking about, Wiz?
match, but in one's, you know, Moxie is maybe that guy with the highest peak. So he's starting
Femboy
to sit
Baker?
here a
What
little bit in
the
game
hell's
3.
wrong with you?
It's good.
How would you call me Femboy
He's gonna try
Baker?
and keep that
I'm
going
so
as the
not a
series goes
femboy.
Yeah, it was a
I'm a
great win.
giant human
and a
being.
necessary win there for Moxie to get a 2-1 score
I'm
line
not
and
some
get 3-0 down.
skinny little
Can certainly
twink.
feel and look vastly different this series in this best of 7.
Oh
but
God,
that's
Alex!
first
The only
quarter,
bakery I
both
see is
players
Baker's
have
Buns.
reset.
You are
They've
so
found their computers,
freaking
They've
weird.
found their chairs and they have locked back in, which is a good sign for you.
What is wrong with Alex, man?
It is. It is.
So
Nobody's
much.
standing up. Nobody trying to play
Oh,
from
so much.
down the hall, which I've seen players try and do. They have stretched
Baker
their
is
legs a little bit.
caked.
Who knows? Maybe that's even better.
You
than
guys
any
are all
sort of timeout.
high on
Just
drugs.
shake it off and get back into the game. We're on Utopia Coliseum.
Whoa,
Zen
what's up
is
with
gonna start
the,
with demo, but in the
quality
process,
here? Why does
he's
it look
gonna
so
send the ball
janky?
all the way to the other
Oh, there
half.
we go.
And so he's going to have to attack a defending Moxie, who's shadowed.
Gotcha.
It's going to be Zen's favorite go-to move that hasn't really been
Gotcha.
working today, but
That
this
move's
time it
peak.
will.
He dodges the bump, Moxie, but step
I'm
two is getting the
laughing
ball
while I'm
out of the
working
net,
on my
and he just
buns,
created
says Alex,
a tough
who
angle
apparently did
at
not
that.
read the warning
Saved it to
that
the
I
last
said,
possible
quit
moment,
being
but the flick just didn't catch the
annoying.
right side of the ball. 1-0
Air
Zen,
dribble
great
cringe?
start.
No.
Just really
That's
good
the play
ball
right there.
protection.
Do it every
Moxie able
time.
to matrix the bump, but still goes in.
I'm not trying to be annoying.
Zen
well, you don't have
actually
to
just
try very
slamming
hard,
this ball
Alex.
away. Did he find a
I
way
think
to
it just
score
comes
here? That would have
naturally.
actually been in if it was not over the backboard. I did not feel like there was a scoring position, and Zen almost found one.
This is where
Ooh.
pretty much only Zen would go for the shot there, but he's been caught out on the counter-attack. Moxie
Hey,
just
420
too
goal.
solid, and he ties it up.
Zen's the only one who would go for the shot, and he's also the only one who would get too good of a touch that actually overshoots it.
I am
It didn't seem
so
possible,
hungry right now.
and Zen found a way. You know, he's able to
Baker,
have to
you're
hold
trying to
back on
act
his
so
strength in
smart,
order
which
to not
you
overshoot.
are. I'm proud
He's
of you.
got a kickoff in his possession as he loves those dash recoveries to gain control of the boost. He might try and go for a demo here. Moxie seems to see that coming though, and make sure to evade it. He's going to throw one, maybe a bit dangerously.
I mean, I
onto the
kind of
ground.
feel for Alex.
Zen
He is
gonna
kind
get
of
a decent counter here. Doesn't
kind
have
of
to think at all
slow.
about
He might
that
be
save.
smart. He's
And now
got
into an
so
air. I
much
don't think He has a
autism.
reset, but it's not going to matter. Moxie's at ceiling height.
He's
and
got
Zen goes to the ground.
autism
He doesn't need a
coursing
reset,
through
but
his
as soon
veins,
as he saw Moxie
which is
just a
fine.
little bit
Everybody
too
has a
high
bit
in
of
the sky, he knew
autism.
It was going to take a long
But,
time to get down to the deck. Ground pitch
Alex has supreme
underneath
autism.
the
Baker,
forward
look at the
champ.
stream and make me
Zen,
laugh. What
He's
the
always
hell?
going to have, well, he always has those aerial plays for you to fall back on in the 1v1. If he does get space, just so deadly.
And Moxie's, you know, not necessarily wrong to go up to the ceiling.
When
It may
did
look
Zen
silly
score?
in this one occasion, but
Supertism.
he's going to be able to slow Zen down a little bit. The best time to challenge him is really before the dribble gets started, and especially before he gets the reset. Once he gets the reset, it might
That's
be
a
too
good
little
shot.
too late. Zen
Ooh.
not able to get this angle. Moxie's going to have, oh, he didn't pick up the corner boost, so now he's on 0. He really needs that, but he gets a nice 50. Zen has got a pull shot
that's
and
in.
own goal.
Oh, that is the worst possible result. Zen thought, well, this is a goal for me. Moxie's got 0 boost. All I need is a challenge. He's not going to be able to get back. And not only has he not found a demo, as you said, he's nearly put Moxie into the back of his own net as well.
Moxie's kind of feeling himself right now, huh?
Moxie, patience on the goal line. What a switch up from Moxie. Even Zen gives him the nice one in the chat for this, as Moxie so low on boost, brings it to this bottom right corner, and then gets a ton
All right,
of
Alex,
movement.
I need to
Almost
figure
hits the
out how to
post
time
on the
you
other
out.
side with that
Let's-
flick.
Where's? How do I
Just from
time you
Zen's
out?
car, it even got to the point where he thought, I don't think this
Time
guy's
out,
flipping
you
at all. He's just going to fake bottom corner, go for the low 50. Zen has stuffed the kick off. He's flipped early and perhaps
2
looking for the
minutes.
hard lose, but it looked incredibly awkward. It wasn't the regulation drive kickoff you'd expect. Perhaps just a little bit of fatigue setting in, as it's been a ton of games today. And it is 1v1. It's incredible.
Bakers are
the
better.
mental
I don't know how
fatigue
to
of
flick
best of seven,
nothing.
let alone
My
2 or
flicks are
3
terrible.
back-to-back. Moxie with the flick. Zen recovers, just pulls out of the challenge, and probably the first time we've seen him not fully commit here to the all-in.
Yeah, and Zen doing a great job staying alive here, trying to close the distance. He sees Moxie with an opportunity to bring the ball off the wall and get a carry. He does not want that. Moxie's
I really
gonna
want
pick
Zen
up
to
the
win
corner,
this. I
but
do.
can he cover the net
There
as
you go.
well?
Nice
Not
shot,
when
Zen.
Zen's on the field. This is too easy for him. He loves these power shots, and he's going to hit them every
I
time.
like those too.
Yeah, it's really smart, that first touch from Zen off the wall. He knew
That
what he was
right there,
doing, because as soon as he saw
That's how
Moxie
you
go
get out
for
of
the
plat
boost,
and diamond.
he's going to be able to
is
take the
hitting
shot.
those
If Moxie
shots.
stays on ball, he's
Anybody
gonna
can
be
hit
low.
those
It's just
shots. You don't
a
need
nice
to
little
be
game of cat
Zen
and mouse
or
right
some
there as Moxie
mechanical genius.
does
You just
fake
got to
for the
make those
boost.
open
He was
shots.
going to go the shot, but Zen turned as well. He didn't like his chances. Top corner
good
saved
finish.
and pinched down the other end.
Yeah, Zen had so much confidence in Moxie that even though he was 90% of the way to the boost, he said,
Oh, here comes
I
the
can't
ground
get it.
play.
I have to go
Here
back.
comes
I
the
have
ground
to
play.
defend.
Here comes the air
Otherwise, I'm
dribble
gonna get
bump.
scored on.
Ooh,
Moxie
good save.
wants the air dribble bump. Zen has the save. Can't get the
Uh-oh,
follow.
you better
Should
get
be
back,
able to
Zen.
Back
Ah.
into this play. Maybe. Oh, he's going to own goal it.
I don't know if he had too many options here, but Moxie has forced the own
Femboy
goal out
Baker
of Zen,
back to
who was
doing
able
a
to
watch
cover the
party
ball
as
and
always. Why
get
are
it
you
clear. And I
calling
think
me
Moxie might have
Femboy?
had the dunk unless he ripped it off the post. There might have been a chance that Zen
What is
had to
wrong with you,
own goal that
Aiden?
one.
Are you
Yeah, it was
are
a
you
really
Alex
good, set of
Jr.?
dashing too from Moxie to actually force the issue and get it.
No,
across the
you're-
net early. Another bump attempt.
He's going for that
Moxie is
dirty
going back
ass
to
air
Laurel
dribble
Isle
bump.
Time again, but Zen has managed to keep the last few out. He wants to stay ahead of a bump. He's not going to fully stay ahead of the bump. Moxie is going to connect, and then Zen
Get it,
takes back
Zen.
control of the ball and makes an out
Get
play
it.
for the fourth.
Let's go.
Incredible play from Zen. He knew that Moxie just would have thought Zen's a little bit awkward here, and also in his blind spot without able to have you on camera, but still that early flip. He just heard Moxie coming off that corner boost. Now Zen with another kickoff. And he ripped this one on head. He just goes to the top corner shot. Moxie, as he does so often, he just finds the pinch off the post.
You think Moxie is better than
Great
Zen?
saves. Zen not going for a boost steal or an extended attack. Trying to go all in on that follow-up. It's not going to work. Moxie straight down the center of the field. He likes when he gets to do
he's
this.
so dirty
He
with
gets
these
a
air
little side
dribble
foot
bumps.
Now playing it into the corner.
Ooh,
He wants
Zen,
to
what the
start
hell is that?
Zen out. Zen has only a bit of boost, but I think a bit of a misplay from
Nice wall
Moxie as he
dashes.
set up in the corner. Let Zen have control. Now Zen's got the 100, and he's going to push it back the other side. A hook shot opportunity
Dang.
that could be lethal
Oh.
here. Instead, he slows it down, goes for a double jump, and it's 5-4.
Just faked him out once again.
I don't know if Moxie's better, no.
Looked like he was going to rip
I
that
don't know if
beyond
Moxie's
belief.
better.
And then he kind of fakes, and you can just see Moxie tilt his bonnet down, thinking, I don't think Zen is going to pop it. He's going to go for the low 50. Then he double jumps, as you said, over the top, and he's grabbed the lead. It's a great response. It felt like Moxie was getting on top, but Zen's forced his way back into it.
FYI,
Really
if
interesting
you're
play from
watching
Zen,
on
who
Twitch,
held on. He
you
wanted the
will
wave dash kickoff,
get
so he
dropped
still had his flip.
just by
but he got
watching
popped
me.
up so high, he actually used it
Today's the
well high
last
in the
day,
air.
so I'm streaming a little bit
Away.
longer than normal.
Moxie able to equalize.
So get
gets
your
back to his favorite spot. Big
fancy
challenge
drops.
does not phase him, and the double jump bump will convert.
The edge roll bump.
Get
He's
your badge.
absolutely relentless
If you're
on the
subbed
bumps here,
on
and
the
Zen
channel,
has
you get a
saved so many
fancy
of them,
badge
but
this weekend.
He'll just keep it on. Stick to what he knows, what works for him. As you said, it worked incredibly well against Yan in London.
Come on, Zen.
Moxie free jumping. Zen always in a little bit of trouble here.
Good
Moxie he still
defense.
pinches his
Get
what a
that boost.
save as Zen's trying to wave dash his
Oh,
way out of it.
oh,
As Moxie
Zen's got-
overcommitted.
oh,
Zen
yep.
should be able to score if he rips it on net instead. He's just going to make sure of it. If he can find the bump on Moxie, and he does. He nearly made the save, but he's got the lead back.
Yeah, you got yours, Hacker.
Really
It's
impressive
little,
play
man. It's so
from
little.
Zen. Wanted to lock it in. Moxie's had a ton of these.
But I
Trying to get
see
a
it,
post. Zen
and I know
actually
what it
did
is.
get popped back into the
Oh,
ball.
not an ad break.
Not enough to actually clear it, so he gets to play
Tonical.
from in control.
Welcome
and it's
to
almost
the
impossible to
stream.
play Moxie in the inverse. We'll see if Zen can hold on to this. He's going to stay
Welcome back,
on
Alex.
the ball here in the corner.
Behave yourself.
Now, I think he should try and stay close. Do not let Moxie get comfortable.
The first
and actually
time out
carry
was
this.
only
This is
2
where he's at
minutes. The
right
next
now.
time
This is
out
such
will
a
be
dangerous
5.
position. That flick
Oh,
is in
come
perfectly in the
on.
top left.
What was that?
Where is Zen going at the end of the day? He just got caught in all sorts as Moxie. It's so difficult to challenge fear. Like the amount of angles that Moxie
How do you do
creates
those
as he
flicks?
kinda
I don't
snakes his
get
way
it.
down the
Every
pitch
time I
at
try to
any
do it,
point,
the ball
he can
just
flick
pops
it,
up off
make
my
sure he
card.
doesn't get too straight onto the ball, and he said it just caught Zen out.
Ooh, I think it's an
The
opportunity
Mock
to
is
score.
nervous.
Moxie went
Hang on.
flipping away from the play. These two guys high-fived each other here in the midfield, and then Moxie in reverse was thinking he was going to have a reverse challenge. He jumped up in the air while in reverse and had such a slow recovery to get back to the ball.
Close it out, Zen.
Zen going to have the lead, and if he has a kickoff in his advantage, there's only 8 seconds left. That little zap dash to get back to the ball, and I think he carries this, keeps boost, and probably 50s it down to the ground, or just going to shoot. Why not just score? If Moxie's going to stay low down, just shoot
That was
over
the
the top of
statement
them.
right there.
And Zen
That was
has
a
his
statement.
3rd game win.
And that's triple match point for Zen, the EU 2v2 champ. Could he be the EU 1v1 champ as well, taking down Moxie? We got a Nassi in a grand final. It felt like Moxie was starting to get the upper hand, even in that game after he took the previous. But Zen, it almost feels like he's fancying himself in those bump battles. He's backing his ability to recover quicker than Moxie, which is, you know, even
Where's
less of a
the
1v1
poll?
thing, just more of a
I didn't
general
get the
rocket
results on the
league
poll.
ability.
Where is that
Recovery
at?
so crucial in 3v3 as well. Up here, and more often than
So
not,
we
it's
had
just
6
winning those
votes
little
for
battles and
Zen,
then
5
the
votes
aerial
for
play, he can
Moxie.
get to work.
We still have the poll going on.
He can do anything he wants. I mean, the 1v1 world champion Nupo is maybe the king of recoveries. We didn't necessarily have
But on Twitch,
recoveries,
we have
I don't
3
think,
votes
in
for
our,
Moxie, 2
perfect
for
player
Zen.
setup today. But if we did, you would have picked Nupo, and maybe you have to consider Zen too, though, with the way that he's been playing. You can always keep yourself in a play. The way that Ones has developed over the course of the years, players get riskier and riskier and go for stuff that if you haven't watched in a few years, you think, no way, they can't be doing that. That's
Alex,
way
you
too
were
high risk.
timed out
Because
from the
recoveries are
chat.
so
You
good,
weren't timed
they've been
out from
able
the
to
stream.
get away
You
with those
didn't
attempts,
miss
get back
a
into the
damn
play,
thing.
and we're
You're
still
watching it.
seeing no timeout. By the way, we're about to get here quickly. I saw Moxie walk away for a second. I thought I even maybe saw him type something, but I'm here in the game and I didn't see anything. So he is gonna stick to playing. He needs to win 3 straight in a row. We are gonna take both French players to Parc de Paris.
He's staring into the camera.
I got
as well,
timed out. I
looking for
wasn't
a bit
even
of help
here.
in Moxie,
Oh,
but this is
well,
the
you
beauty of
get to
1v1.
enjoy your
It's just
timeout.
you
Let me make
out
sure you
there
enjoy that.
by yourself. Figure it
Here,
out
let's
or
put you
go
down
home
for
right here. 3 games
2.
required for Moxie. Zen just needs one to meet Nas in the grand final for a rematch. Down to the group stage, Moxie finds the flick. Just trying to create a little bit of space. Zen nice and close. Able to turn on this and able to shoot. Moxie underneath.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Zen and Nas in the finals.
Be reminded about what
Zen and Nas in the finals.
In the interviews, he said he's been able to play Moxie before. He's been able to play him in show matches. He's been able to play him in tournaments, but he's never played him in RLCS. And it was clear that Zen, you know, behind the words, it felt like he was saying, you know, I'm the king of RLCS.
I would've went for that.
It's different when it's actually RLCS.
But I'm not
here.
Zen.
And he's proven that
God,
so
see?
far.
I would have went for
Has
that.
Not had the best record
So that
against
means
Moxie
I am
in
better
recent
than
matches
Zen.
outside of the RLCS, but it's
I
a
am
great
way
spot
better than
in
Zen.
this series. Moxie, though, to get an equalizer goal.
Yeah, it's a nice play. Just saw Zen reverse for a moment as he was shadow defending down the field, and that's when Moxie.
Oh my God, no way. Like, hi, Baker, says Levi. Welcome to the stream,
A
Levi.
bit of pressure off his back, but still.
Just watching a little, you know,
against the best in the
1v1
world in
brilliance
Rocket
of
League, but there's
the
a
best
big
Rocket League
mistake.
players in
Even
the
the
entirety
best
of the
do
United
it within
States
your own corner.
and the world
Sometimes that ball has
and
a mind of
France
its own.
and
Zen
Europe combined,
was trying to
all
dodge
the
the
places.
demo. Hasn't, well, kept track of where that ball was going.
That's Moxie's favorite thing to do. He loves to dribble down the field, take a shot that does not necessarily, you know, even need to have a chance of going in. It just needs to occupy the defender
It's that
momentarily.
vanished noob
And then because he's on the
Levi
ground earlier, he can
says
chase you
no.
down for a demo. Right now, he's read a really early challenge from Zen, who went sailing past him, and he'll be able to walk it in for a third.
I'm shocked Moxie is
Silly
getting
there
handled
from
so
Zen,
easily.
Considering he jumped
And
so
he's
early
not.
and then committed to the
He's
free
not
jump
Steven
as well.
Stanslow.
Well, we did see Moxie pass the ball to him the last time he
I just
jumped, so
blinked and
perhaps he
Moxie
thought
was up
maybe
3-1.
Moxie would oblige once again. He has lost the boost off this kickoff, and Moxie should be comfortable enough to keep this out, as Zen is still going to stick around, but Moxie's done well. He's just covered both of his back corner boosts, working it downfield.
Come
but
on,
Zen's
Zen.
still
I don't
putting more
want to
and more
watch
challenges on. He doesn't
7
want to leave this ball and doesn't want to
games.
give
You know what
Moxie
I
space.
mean? We still have to
The
watch
fact
the
that he's able
finals.
to
I would like to
stop
actually
that dribble.
play
I mean,
Rocket League
Moxie
at some
had
point
the
today.
dribble set up. He had it in the sweet spot that Zen so far has found no way to stop, and yet he does right here.
There we
and
go.
then he's able to get to his favorite game, and right now, Moxie is not stopping Zen in that.
I tell you what, if I was this good in the air, I would just be living up there. I'd buy some real estate in the sky if you're that guy, because he is so effective on ball, so much control.
When's the
so
next
much
1v1
talent.
tournament? Well,
And it's
Levi,
creating a world of hurt for Moxie. Kickoff, Zen.
you guys kind of
50
ruined
goals
that.
through. Almost found another goal, but Moxie gets a chance for the 2-goal buffer with that early flick. This time, Zen's able to back off.
Yeah, but Moxie's back.
I can't
to his
do
favorite
1v1
thing,
tournaments if
chasing
you're
down
gonna,
a demo. I think he was hoping for an even better
you
flick
know,
there, but even with the a
make
mild one
games
that he
last
had,
30
he
minutes
is able
long.
to lock in a demo.
Which
Now
was very
going for a
impressive,
little
by the way.
bump.
But
He'll slow the
yeah, you
game
guys kind
down and get a
of
fourth goal.
ruined that.
The ball's going so slow, you nearly think you could drive past Moxie and still get it out and out, but he just covers absolutely everything right there. And that, as you mentioned off the rip of
You
this
want to get
series,
banned
Phil,
again,
when he
Alex?
needs a
With
goal,
3-2, I left with
that's
4
his
minutes.
go-to,
What
that's
did I
his
miss?
crutch.
Do you want me
Go
to
for the
ban you
dribble
again,
bump,
Alex?
it's safe. And more often than not gets a job done.
Ooh. And little flick game, little low boost game for him.
That wasn't me, to be fair. It was a lot of y'all.
He's got it all as well.
It was a
Won this kickoff,
well-coordinated
and Moxie
attack,
didn't want to
that's for
leave,
sure.
so he just kind of camped out behind it, waiting to see if Zen had that flick in his bag in order to get over the top of him. And it turns out Zen does in fact have that. This is another kickoff that isn't the best for Moxie. He's going to get bumped away from the boost, trying to get to the other
Come on,
side
Zen,
first.
end
He
this
will succeed
mother
in doing that.
effing
And
series.
so
There you
Zen,
go.
maybe not in as advantageous a position as I was thinking.
Yeah, he knows that Moxie could shoot from that position. He has been caught out in the attacking
Oh,
corner,
go,
Zen, not
Zen.
that time. Challenges correctly. He
Oh,
does
it's in.
get
Just
spaced.
hit it.
A little
Oh,
shimmy
I'm
just
surprised.
gets Moxie off the ball, and he's faked him. He is starting to get inside the champ's mind right here. Moxie is looking a little shaky.
It was
Yeah,
indeed
Zen
coordinated.
finally
Well,
cashing in
obviously.
on some of the ways he's played before, either with those resets
Very
or maybe
coordinated.
with those bumps.
Very impressive. I was very
Condition
impressed.
defenders to move a certain way. You know, you're gonna see
Well,
Moxie
what I
take
didn't like
wider
was
ranges of attacks
all the
towards
extra
ball
shit
when he's used
afterwards,
to
where I
that.
had
And
to
then that makes him really
unban
susceptible to 50s.
3 or
So Zen
400
can start
people.
throwing in some
That
more.
was
He's gonna go for
really
a low
cool.
50 here as he tries to get the ball into a quick wave dash, has a reset, might
Ooh.
need more. He just needs one. in
Let's
order to
go,
get past
Zen.
Moxie.
Let's go.
This guy is playing some unbelievable rock.
Baker, fun fact, did you know that 50% of Rocket League population eat beans? I'm Alex. I like to say stupid shit every chance I get because I just can't help myself because I'm supertism boy.
When you can start to feel it. These series are so long. Zen flick top left using Moxie's move against him, but Moxie at any moment has to be confident, has to feel like he can bring it back, but now he's 2
I need
minutes
to
and
learn
10
how to
seconds
do those
away
flicks.
from his tournament run being over. He cannot let
I
this
can't
get
do it
to
every
him
time
and
I
let Zen
jump
pull
with
away.
when the ball is on the hood of my
City
car,
hasn't
the
touched
ball
1v1
just
in
pops
3
up.
years. It don't look like it.
Like, look at this, watch, he's gonna do it right here.
Low boost ends
Like,
one, another kickoff. He's looking for the delay, he's looking
come
for
on,
the
Zen,
wave dash.
close it out.
He's
There's
gonna
still
keep
2
the ball,
minutes
and
left.
Moxie, just another little mistake. Misses the boost, out of position. And Zen, this is where you want to be. Moxie trying to match his height.
Ceiling.
He's looking for the
Ooh,
ceiling
good
pitch. He was
save.
looking for his signature shot in the 1v1. Doesn't land. Moxie finds the save. But still, he's under a lot of duress. He's under a lot of trouble here with low boost. He's been demoed. Can Zen turn it into a goal straight away? No, Moxie back in time.
I could have taught you that, but
There's
you
another
decided to
bomb.
incinerate me from the community. No, that was self-inflicted. 100%. Don't put that shit
I
on
feel
me,
like we
Levi.
just witnessed
Nope.
an evolution. Everyone else is in trouble now. Zen in a position where
Some
he
of the
was
shit that
not
came out
going
of
for
your
those
guys'
demos
mouths.
before, recognized, wait, this is the moment. I've taken a
Unforgivable.
shot. Maybe I can demo
Unbelievable.
Moxie. Demos them, backs off, gets
Insanity.
100, and scores. Those are the kind of plays we didn't see from him, but he is slowly learning, taking everybody else's tricks and putting it in his bag, and there is nobody better at executing any trick
Zen
in Rocket
versus
League than
Nas.
this guy, and he is up 8-4 right now.
And that might be the one. That might be the straw that breaks the camel's back. The straw that breaks the champ's back.
I didn't
as
think
he finds
Zen
the
would do
bump,
this against
but
Moxie.
The ball hits the post.
I
Two-goal
didn't.
swing.
This is Zen.
4-goal lead for Zen. He's a minute and 15 away from the grand final.
I guess I just don't know
against
enough about Moxie to
We
really
have
have
1v1 last
any
two.
other
We have
opinion.
2v2 now. Zen is going to be representing EU in 2v2.
goal.
And now I'm starting to believe that maybe he could represent EU in 1v1.
I
He is
do
maybe one
love
of the
me a
last
comeback,
hopes to
but I
win
don't
every
want to
single
see it.
game mode. But I'm getting way ahead of myself right now. He's making me believe, but Moxie's in this. It's a minute 8 with 3 left to go.
You know better than anyone, it's a long time in 1v1. It's a very long time in 1v1. And what do you call it? That's the 2-point play. It's the
Is
goal
this going to
into the
happen?
goal.
Is he going to come back?
Yes, it's such a huge momentum swing. Moxie has dug his hole deep enough.
Levi
that
redeemed
he's needing a
Resurrect.
couple
Well, that
more
doesn't work,
two-pointers
Levi.
If he wants to actually bring this back.
That's
But
for
why not
these
make it a
weird,
three-pointer with a follow-up kickoff goal.
emoji
He's into
characters
Zen's
that are only on the
corner.
screen
Zen
on
is gonna try
certain
and bring this back and take a shot, which he does. Moxie wanted to clip a demo. He didn't go on target though. Zen able to pick up the 100 boost. Moxie cannot punish. Zen makes it back and covers the angle for the long shot. These guys are booming the ball now as Zen gets convinced to get rid of it right away. Isn't able to steal Moxie's corner, but he's got more than enough boost to work with. Moxie right back to his comfort spot. Flicks, bumps Zen, and gets a goal.
Dude, no. Please don't do this.
Zen was ready for the flick, but he just
Please
trapped
don't
too
do
wide,
this.
and Moxie is so quick flipping through the ball. Look how much ground he makes up by just
How long do you
executing
lose the
that
glasses
flip
for?
straight ahead of the ball.
Don't make
onto
me
the
do
bump.
that. Come on, guys.
7-8.
We're doing a watch party.
We was a 4-goal lead.
How about send me
here,
some
and we were just
bits?
saying, I can't wait for this grand final.
Don't make me
Zen
take off
versus
my
Massive.
glasses.
Moxie
Just
said,
send me
whoa,
bits.
whoa.
Maybe send me a nice
Just wait a
friendly
minute.
donation. Here's $1. Here's
Zen needs to be careful
$2.
on this air dribble.
Here's
What's more
$1,000.
important than
I don't
anything
know.
else is not
Don't make me
getting
take off
countered,
my
and that's
glasses.
actually the way he ends up playing this. Instead of using a reset and a flip at the end, he just gets his car behind the ball, positions perfectly so that Moxie's challenge goes right into it, and the best possible result happens. It dunks right back off to him and into the net. Crucial kickoff here up 2.
Femboy Baker begging for money once again. Here to Tacos begging to get timed out for
Into
10
mechanics, the
minutes.
resets, the
because
control, the precision from Zen.
Why
Early
not?
flick Moxie, he's read it. Zen just had to kill time.
You called me
He's looking
femboy
for the
twice,
touch.
you
He fits
piece
a
of
psycho.
shit. I would
Gonna be
choke
punished. No,
slam you.
Moxie's not
If I ever
ready.
saw you in person, I would.
Moxie needs a quick flick.
God,
That
I
was
would
not in. He
fucking
doesn't have
elbow
amount
the
time
top
to
of your
waste.
head.
Zen makes the save.
I would
Pumps
elbow
it in
the top of your
air.
head.
Zen is advancing to the grand final, and Moxie is done here in 1v1.
The champ, the 1v1 main, the EU representative from last season
that kinda hurt.
has been knocked out by a former world champ and the 2v2 EU champ for this season. Could Zen
He provides
get
good
that
entertainment for
triple
free.
crown?
Asking for a dono every
I'm
once in a while
starting to
is
believe,
valid.
Beers.
Thank you,
He's
Pajama
looking
Jammy.
good.
I agree.
Zen has ascended. He's
Oh,
got
in
this win
game,
over
of course,
Moxie.
Steven
At this
Stansfield.
point,
In game.
there's nothing that could maybe stop him. Nas is going to be another tough challenge. These are the three guys who we have seen and expected to be here late in this tournament. Nas has an opportunity to end the hopes for the Triple Crown for a player as good as Zen, and I think Nas and Zen has been a bit of a rivalry. We've seen these two guys playing against each other back and forth at threes, at twos. Zen was able to get that win threes earlier. We have seen
Abysmal,
Nas get that win.
welcome
We're gonna have
to
another
the
chance
stream.
to kind of break that tie here in the 1v1.
Well, that
Dude, I kinda hurt my
series went
wrist
the distance in the
dropping
group
the elbow.
stage. It was Zen getting the job done 3-2 over Nas. He sets up a rematch. He's
I want to
taking
see
down
if
Moxie,
my
the favourite
my stage will
for
work.
the
This
EU
is probably going to
1v1
cause some
Open,
issues
and
on
he's done
stream,
it
but we're
in
going
a
to
style
try it
of
anyway.
4-1 victory.
All right. Does this turn off the audio?
Every game mode, we're going to find out after the break against Nas.
How do I stop this?
Keith, I want to try an experiment.
All right.
I don't know if I want to
So if you don't
mess
become
with
your
it.
parents, I want you,
You
to
know?
try a game called Rocket League.
Ooh, is it a puzzle like my crossword?
No, picture soccer
Okay.
with a car.
What do I hang my feet outside the window?
No, not your car.
But you said think of
It's a
Okay.
video game.
Maybe if I go to
okay, I get it.
properties.
Where's the cartridge?
No, it's an online thing.
Is there a joystick?
Shut
like the
down
ones you're
source
thinking.
when not
But
visible.
I need to get some.
All right. What happens if I do this?
When it comes to today's RCM, we know the challenges, complexity of claims.
Okay. Oh, okay. We're good. Now I'm going to go to stage. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Where did I go? Oh, there I am. No, I don't want to 1v1 you, Levi. Where is the web browsing thing? Okay, here we're going to go to browser. Add existing. Where is it? Web browser. Oh, no, it's gone. Oh, it's gone. I got rid of it. No. Oh, no. All right. Well, I guess we're just going to have to... We're going to have to watch it the old-fashioned way.
Part of the magic of Rocket League is the stories you can tell about it. The 0-second buzzer beaters, the epic saves, the underdog victories. It's all there.
All right, well, we got some time
As
to
we
kill.
return
Damn, we got
to this
16 people on
legendary
Twitch.
arena,
Nice, man.
We'll witness Rocket League's story unfold together. Who will hang their team's banners in the rafters of Champions Field? It's time to find out.
Rocket League Season 23. Brought to you by Epic Games. All right, how much time do we have to kill? We have 3 people on YouTube. Why is YouTube dying? I think Nas is going to cook Zen. I kind of think that as well. I want to do a poll, but we'll start it when the game is closer to starting. That being said, I'm going to take this opportunity to take a little breaky poo while you guys watch whatever the hell's going on. Be right back. And welcome back, Abysmal. And Levi. And Lexus and all you banished. Enjoy it. Oh, we got 5 minutes. Perfect. I'll be right back.
Like dollars in the wind. Bending over backwards just to let you in. Yeah. I told you that one day ain't never enough. You tell me I hate you, I still call you up. If we don't got trust, we can never have love. I was putting in the hours, I was. But you were calling me a liar, 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 liar. coming down and now and now and now and now and never. I was putting in the I'm sick of fighting the things that you said. I don't wanna burn all our bridges ahead. I'm tired of going to bed when you left me on red just to turn up the noise in my head. I told you that one day ain't never enough. You tell me I hate you, I still call you up. If we don't got trust, we can never have love. I was putting in the hours, I was. But you were calling me a liar, 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 liar. I've been putting in the hours, I was. And it's coming down to now and now and now and now and never. I was putting in the
Oh man, I'm feeling fat. Am I fat? Starting to get a belly, man. I need to tone it down on the beers and start working out again. Yeah. I am so hungry right now. Oh, look at this Bam. Hey, there we go.
The reigning regional champion for the European region 1v1s dethroned. Moxie taken out by Zen as he learns, adapts, grows, absorbs all the information and carries himself into the grand finals. So we might have to take some points away
Look at this cool guy.
there, but welcome back in.
Look at this Top
I'm
Gun.
Leaf, and with me, CJ, Shogun, and we're on the Zen train. That's what it is. He's all the way to the grand finals.
He
He's
got himself some
CJ
classes.
to do the Triple Crown.
Oh, he's one step closer to the Triple Crown. Unfortunately, he's got Nas in the way, but he has done it before against Nas. But this guy who says, I haven't played once in ages.
All right, we're going to do a poll.
And I just got mopped by Osaf.
We're going to do a poll.
Shogi, I mean, he looks like a different player on Champ Sunday.
It's
Good grind, Marcus. Welcome back. I hope you all had fun playing the hero. I hope you all had fun playing the hero. Yeah.
Just downloading.
How you doing, Grind Marcus?
So many different ideas. The demo game was so much better. The kickoff game, I love the delay.
All right, let's add a poll. Hey, we got 18 people on Twitch right now and 4 on YouTube. What the hell happened to YouTube? I don't know.
One of the only players that can still hit this triple crown, it'd be him. I think Rawasa's got a great shout at it as well.
All right, new poll.
But I mean, Zen could do something historic this year.
An unreal performance again. A little bit rough yesterday, kind of throwing people's expectations out the window with that match that you mentioned there with Osaf. But today, a completely different beast and is showing why he's one of the best.
How do I make the duration longer than 10
of him,
minutes?
Shogun, to see the game in a different way.
There's already a poll running.
He planned, like he said he was playing 5 minutes before this.
He has a plan. He's going to load up the game. That's as far as he's planned.
All right, new poll has
understands
begun.
the game fundamentally
Nas
different than
versus
everyone else
Mother
around
effing
him,
Zen.
to the point that he can carry himself into a grand finals without any warm-up leading into this. Absolutely unreal as he now waits to face Nas in just a little bit. But I want to take a chance while we're just looking at those grand
Zen
finals.
is gonna
on the way,
win.
To quickly just look over the bracket, CJ, any favorites? I mean, there's so many great storylines.
Can you guys do that with your finger? Probably
Yeah,
not.
I mean, credit to Osaf first and foremost. He comes to my mind straight away there as just putting his name in the spotlight, and he certainly did himself all the favors in that semi-final as well. I know he lost 4-2 to Nas, but
Come
he
on,
looked
let's get
fantastic.
this show on
He
the
was
road,
firing
man.
it
I'm
up as well,
hungry.
Twice in that series Shogun that week.
I am
And,
hungry.
Yeah, looked great doing it. Could have
Zen
easily gone
low-key
7 and could be in the
mid
grand
says
final, and
abysmal.
obviously Moxie as well. He'll be
Probably
disappointed
gonna have to
with that only
disagree
match
with that.
today. He's only showing being a 4-1 over 4-1 loss, should I say, over Zen. But yeah, as a 1v1 main, he'll be back. He'll still be on the grind, and to do it with 30,000 viewers while he's interacting with Chat Shogi is pretty impressive.
Yeah, I mean, he'll be very, very happy with all of that. I'm hoping to see more and more. Hopefully, it continues to grow from today. I think that's the best thing that we've got about Wands as well. We just develop these
Zen is the
personalities.
goat
You can
of
just
esports,
lock
says
on them
Pajama
a little
Jammy.
bit more
Nah.
because it is all them.
That's
Yeah,
debatable.
I mean, like, you don't have to worry
That's
about.
debatable.
Okay, who's the third on that team? What was their? What were they doing on their face?
Nas
cam?
beat the
You
guy
see
that
it right
beat
there.
Zen.
There's two
Yes, he
cameras
did.
on screen. We full screen
Handily.
all the
He had a
reactions
game
are
where he
happening.
beat him
And
like
it's
12
pure
to 2
emotion,
or
too,
something.
because You don't have anyone that you can.
I'm pretty
shift
sure
away
Nas
to.
wins
If you're
this.
playing well
If
together,
I were to
maybe a
vote,
teammate will
actually, I
look
think I
over,
can
whatever.
vote. Let me see.
You can maybe rub, just kind of like.
How do I go to my vote?
Chuck that one away for a bit here.
Can I vote? How come nobody's voted? Oh, because nobody's on YouTube. That's right.
This one, the desk takes the blame. But
2 people have voted for Nas, 1 person for Zen, 0 people have voted on YouTube because YouTube is dying very slowly.
Zen taking down that #1 favorite.
Oh, now we're 2 and 2 on the votes. If you're on Twitch right now, put your vote in. Who's going to win, Zen or Nas?
For that spot.
All right, we got 3 for Nas.
Yeah, and a chance for some revenge here for Nas after what happened last week.
We only have 5 votes, and we have 12 people watching. We need a few more votes in there.
In the 2v2 event. Now a chance to just reestablish. Okay,
Nas, easy
stay in
win.
your
Yeah.
lane, buddy. Okay, I'm the previous Salt Mine champion. I'm the guy that actually competed last year.
Should be theater mode right now. I can't, Hacker. When I did that, my stream started tripping out. I don't want to chance it right now.
Friday, where Zen got the
Trust
job
me,
done
I would
3-2 in
much
the group
prefer to be
stage.
in the
These guys
theater right
keep
now.
on running into each other, and we're right at the pointy end now. 2 fitting grand finalists.
The problem
left.
is
Both of them
I added
fully
a
believe that
web
they are the
source.
best
I
player
skewed
in the
the
lobby and will get the job done.
image so it could fit on the screen, and it cranked up my computer usage from 30% to 50%. And it started freaking the F out.
1v1 Championship Sunday title. We have 1 player going to the World Championships, Nas or Zen. Who's it going to be? Now, I do want to also point
All right, we have
out
4
to everyone,
votes for
these
Nas,
are the
2 votes for
players that
Zen.
after interviews, both of them said,
There's
"See
still
you later."
7 minutes left to
Both
put
of
your
them
vote in.
We're correct. That we
What do
had-
you
well,
win?
We didn't have a Zen interview on this one.
Nothing.
because We give him a break for a sec. But we would have because he had
But
just
you'll feel
won.
good
Both
about
of
making
these
the
players
correct choice.
Were the confident players and the ones looking like they had the most smiles on their faces throughout this too. So I think it's pretty fitting that they're in the grand finals. The question is, who is going to win? I feel like this is a really
Player
really
Killer
tough
has
prediction
redeemed
to make
jump
here.
hits. What a waste.
CJ's face
Don't
he's got
do
the
that.
grimace on. I'm still wondering.
Unless
what
you
I
want me to
do,
put
but
my
Shogi,
Evatar
I
people
feel
up.
like you got a plan. You're the
I'll
man
put
to
'em up.
lead the charge here.
I will
love it.
lead us to the correct answer. Okay? I'm about to tell you what's about to happen.
What's going to happen here?
It's Zenito. It's Zenito.
Okay.
Every single time. He beat it once already. Ever since Boston, Zen's having none of this anymore. He's going to defeat Nas as often as possible. Just goes,
If you're on
"You ever
Twitch,
put
go ahead and
that
say
title on
something.
against me again,
Yeah, plop in
I
there.
will make sure you regret it."
The problem is that Zen beat him on Friday, and Zen looks like a different 1v1 player today, even from yesterday when he got mobbed. The adaptation, we're talking about it in the break leaf. I don't think he did any replays, but he's just transcended. This guy just adapts, he
drop in,
evolves,
baby.
and he just
Drop
knows
in.
how to play rock. He loads up the game, and he just knows what to do, and I'm just going to go for him. Come on now.
Yes.
Aura, you've got to, he bought my sonnies, so you've got to go for Zen. He's going to get the job done. The triple crown is on. The triple crown is
Holy
on.
crap, Hacker. You're
Kudos to
as
Brecken
big as I
well.
am.
They waited till they were on your face.
You're
before
bigger than me.
throwing
And I'm
Zen up. Yeah, we
6'6".
threw him
Oh, God, I can't even
times.
see me.
Yeah. But this is a tough one because I also asked Nas. I said, "Hey, are we talking after?" He said, "Yes." And if he watches this back, I'm sorry. I gotta go with the Zen. The story is there. The triple crown potential is there.
2
and
minutes
my
of
heart
ads.
wants
Good.
that to be so badly.
Good.
true.
If you don't
We
want
saw
ads
what
on
Zen
Twitch,
did
consider
when he joined the
subbing.
scene.
Then you'll
Won,
never
he
have to
won,
watch
he won, and he
ads
won.
on this channel
And that's
ever
what I'm
again.
hoping to see right here. Love you, Nas. But Zen, this storyline is one of the most incredible we've seen in a while for Rocket League. So that's what I think it's going to be. And chat's on board as well. Still some faith for Nas, but this is it. A new champion will be crowned
Hey.
here in the European 1v1
No hobbling. I can't
Open.
see
Who
myself.
is
You're
going to
in my
Worlds,
face.
Nas or Zen? Let's find out now in your grand finals.
Here we go.
It's time to find out if Zen can be in his own league. We already kind of feel like he is here in his own league.
All right, let's get serious. We're turning
I don't think we
Evatars
ever
off.
thought it was really possible. Not even you and I thought it was really possible to have a triple crown. Game 1 brought to you by Progressive.
Here we go.
I'm going to ask you quickly before a goal goes in, who's taking this one?
You know, I'll be honest, I was surprised to see a triple Zen on the desk. Zen is on fire.
Nice save.
But I think I have to go with Nas. Nas is somebody who's been here
Ooh,
before. He's
good
won these
read,
1v1
Zen.
tournaments. He's gotten good matchups against Zen.
Good.
I'm surprised the desk leans so heavily Zen.
This is going to be
What
a
about you?
good matchup, man.
I hate to tell all the Zen fans, but Beer might be onto something here. Nas has scored just in time for me not
Nas's
to be biased
50s
there.
are
Just,
nasty.
after, I kind of agree. He did take down Zen, in a grand final before at Salt Mine 3. He's beaten Zen in this exact stage. That was after Zen beat Moxie, so it's kind of scripted. You know, history does often repeat itself in Rocket League.
It is worth noting
What a
that
shot.
this is a matchup that has already happened in the bracket. This happened, you know, due to a really tough lower bracket play, or not lower bracket, but lower quad. Nice wave dash from Zen to pop this ball up. But it was an early grand final. It was a best of 5.
Okay.
And Zen was able to
That
win
was
it
nice.
with some 0-second heroics during that series. It was close and down to the wire.
That
so
was
we're
nice.
in for another good one here in a full best of 7.
Absolutely, we are. And I think one thing
There
I
ain't
want to
gonna
see
be
less of from
nothing
Zen is
easy
ball
about
carrying.
this
I've got
game.
one criticism of his incredible gameplay today is that the ball carry looks a bit bobbly at times. I think compared to players like
He forgot the
Moxie
boost.
and,
Oh, shit.
players like Nas.
He forgot
I
the
think
boost.
I like Zen sticking to shots more. He's
Whoopsies.
managed to surprise Nas to the near post here. Nas must have thought he was getting at least a bump onto Zen here when he jumped. Yeah, he went for the boost and he's thinking, okay, I'm either getting a demo or the boost. And he got neither.
Yeah,
Making him
Nas
make him
made a
pay for the mistake.
And a bit of a recovery early on, and then instead of recognizing he made a mistake, backing off it and looking for some other way, he said, I'm just going to try and fix this by dashing and going even faster, but he was not able to catch up to Zen.
Too
Good
easy.
news
Come
for
on.
him
Come on,
is
Zen. You're better than
goals
that.
are quick in 1v1.
You're
You are
better than that,
not,
Zen.
you know, sitting, waiting for an opportunity for very long. Nas going to equalize within moments.
Zen, he's been leveling up since yesterday. He told us earlier today, for him it's about finding that
Nice
balance
bump.
between aggression and shadowing in defense. There he just sent it, didn't
Ooh.
work out. Oh, that's a
These flicks are
flick.
nasty.
Take
Hey,
it back.
player
He
killer.
can ball carry as much as he wants. Zen can
The
do it.
avatars
He
are
can
not
do his
up.
own
Don't
thing.
waste your channel
I
points.
don't think he needs any help from anyone. But that's much
The
better than
dashing,
glued to
the
his
jump
guard,
hits.
which is what you want on your ball carries. You don't want it bouncing around.
Don't waste it.
And if you can keep that up with vision of where Nas is, he is going to be just fine.
Yeah, he's picking up everybody's tricks as he plays against them, and you got to realize he just made it through Moxie. So he has acquired his talents now, and he's got the carries into flicks, and he uses it to get a lead. But what Nas is really good at, and what Zen might only be able to copy once he has
that's a
taken
lot of
control,
boost.
although in this
That's a lot of
exact moment, it's
space.
gonna
That's a
switch. I was
lot
gonna
of
say he's gonna
boost.
keep
That is
possession and
nice
eventually finding
defense.
his goal when he is up in the attack. He does make a nice save, and ultimately this is really still his possession. Zen gonna try and
Good
stop
free
off,
jump.
and will dunk it into the corner.
Oh, Nas trying again to bump Zen on the landing as Zen gets away from him. He's flicking the ball to the top corner. Nas is stranded in no man's land, and it's a 2-goal lead for Zen.
Zen
Watch
is keeping
out.
up the momentum. There's
Watch
often,
out.
You know, talks about whether or not it's better to just get
Nas
right
is
into
throwing?
the grand
I don't
final
know if
through
he's
semis or to get a
throwing.
break.
Maybe the
Zen
nerves
coming
are
off
getting
a
to
great
him.
win and exciting, maybe even like an upset win
He's
for
not
him.
throwing. He's doing
The way Zen
fine.
plays, he probably
He's
expects
doing
himself
fine.
to always win. I'm not sure he considers any win against anybody, you know, an upset for him. He probably knows what he can do in this game. But he's using that momentum as he's so comfortable, doesn't panic at all, knows that that ball. Wait, interesting.
Maybe he
decision to
is
just
throwing.
bring
I
this.
don't
thought he was
know.
gonna flick an
Maybe
air
he
dribble,
is.
but he just sends it
Ooh,
away.
that's nice.
Yeah, it's something we've seen a lot of great 1v1 players do in the past, is just send the occasional shot towards the opponent's net just to keep them back. And now you see Nas is sitting further back on these bouncing balls. He's not pre-jumping any of them. Zen shoots low, but actually it's going in.
Damn,
Nas
Zen is
could have saved this one.
Zen's coming out
Zen's
hot.
flick was honestly
Oh, the Twitch poll is
as low
over.
as you're going to see in this grand final,
71%
but
thinks
Nas overthought
Nas
it.
is going to win. I
Yeah,
don't.
you
I think,
talked about
I think
Nas
Zen's got this.
previously how normally he's very good at, you know, forcing a player to play well before he'll react to those. Defensively. But Zen is maybe with a player who gets to come in and gets that respect right away. Whether he
There's a
gets it
lot of
or
time
not,
left in this game,
Nas
though.
is going to expect that from him from the very beginning. And so, an otherwise, you know, somewhat easy to save shot for Nas is actually
Demo.
going to go in
Demo.
early here
Oh.
for Zen. Nas needs to realize that Zen is just another Rocket League player. His Fennec is just like his own.
Zen.
As he has been able to beat him multiple times.
Zen.
You know that Zen's going to catch a demo. He has added this to his arsenal. It's in his bag now, and he's up 6-2.
There we go.
Yeah, this, like I said, it's added now to Zen's
Wonder if
gameplay.
Duke
I
is
think
happy to
he's
see me. I don't know if
on
Duke
a
is
different
here.
level today compared to the Zen of yesterday. He has spotted the
Oh, there's
opportunities
Duke.
to demo his
Hey.
opponents when there's
There you
nothing
are.
they
You
can
are
do
here,
about it.
Duke.
That's what the 1v1 specialists
Welcome
are so good
to
at.
the stream.
Zen's been much better at that today. He is
This
getting
is
way
the
more bumps.
grand
Definitely
mother
speak of
effing
the demo.
finals.
And he gets
Oh,
another one.
nice
Is that
shot,
going to be
Zen.
savable? It will, thanks to Nas spawning correctly at the near post.
Nas feels rushed right now. Feels like he doesn't think he can get through Zen.
Wow.
Defensively, this could be
Oh my
opportunity.
God, what a
That's
save.
actually a reason
Hey, Zen
why
is
you could be so
locked
nervous
in,
and be
man.
going for, you know, perfection, because you throw on a flick that
Nice
seems like it
flick.
should be good
That's-
enough, but Zen manages to keep it out. Nas got just enough of this 50 to give himself some time here. In
Smart
defense.
play by Zen.
There's another little bump from Zen there on the back wall, just giving himself a little bit more space against Nas.
Oh, this is nice.
Starting this cross map air dribble with a ceiling double.
Nice.
And again, following through with the bump. He's noticing all the opportunities now to just annoy his opponent. He could do it again here.
boost?
He could also just shoot. He decides for the latter, and it's gone off the bar and into Nas's lap. Might be a chance for Nas going the other way.
That's in. Oh.
Nas gonna throw a shot on target. He's hoping for Zen to be a little bit more thrown off by it. Zen not only gets a save, gets to pick up both of his back corner boosts and instantly ends the possession. And we're creeping into territory where Nas
nice
needs
defense.
to be in control of the ball for the entire final minute if he wants to try and bring it back. And with 0 boost right here,
6-2,
he needs to score.
man.
If Zen stops him,
Nice
again.
Zen's mixed up his defense brilliantly in this final few minutes. He's not readable in the slightest. He's faking challenges. He's going for challenges at the right time. And
it's going to be a long series. This is not going to be a plural sweep.
Matches the
That's
height
for damn
exactly.
sure.
So there's no window where Nas can hit the ball through him. He has to get it past him. Will the pop bump do it? It will. Nas finds a way through the door that he created himself.
Credit to Nas for not getting thrown off. He's a great improviser. His original dribble perfectly covered by Zen.
Can he
fine.
make the comeback?
I'll go back down to the
I
ground.
don't think so.
I'll see if I can't punish you as you recover. He finds a way to do just that. Zen a little bit late to the kickoff. And I think intentionally he's been really preferring those delays as Nas wants to get a solid first touch into the air. Zen up to
Can he make the
Nas down
comeback?
ground.
Oh,
Zen
Nas in his
gets a good
50s.
50 that he is eating up Nas's time. Yes, he's going to dive on this ball here, and it will be Nas control. But at least most likely, Nas is, kind of extending past what he's capable of doing. In order to make sure
that's
it goes
in.
fast. Zen just helped him out
That's in.
and pitched it straight to the back wall. Is this going to go in? Nas should be able to pitch it. He does.
Yeah, for a second
I
there, it
mean,
looked
there's
like
time.
Nas might not be able to get that, but he does wait patiently for the ball to come back down to him. I feel like any time I'm in that situation, I just pinch it with a crossbar and it goes clear, but these guys don't have that misplay in their arsenal.
Nice delayed kickoff. I love that.
Both players. Zen actually landing on Nas. He's trying to waste some time here. Nas has to get going. Can he get a shot in the last few seconds? The
Good
answer is
job,
no.
Zen.
Zen's going to take this one, and he's going to do it by a comfortable margin.
Yeah, Nas, he tried to cut it in field and just flip the ball left. He was not trying to shoot at all. He was just trying to get movement on it. So
It's looking like it's over.
Made no contact. Zen
It's looking
did
like
make
it's over.
contact and able to score it the other way. So that is likely going to be it here for game number 1. Nas going to have to deal with the momentum Zen had coming into this one. Has to shake it off. Might get a chance, for a 0-second shot just for fun here as he pops this up in the air. Nope, Zen's not going to let him have any fun as he wins game number 1.
Start it up, baby. Go to game 2. Go to game 2. God dang, I got a
to be
fifth.
incredible. This is not the end of the world for Nas, though. He's the guy who's good at adapting mid-series. We can see Zen adapting mid-tournament here between yesterday and today. We've already highlighted some of the things that he's changed. He's changed his physical game, making it a lot more a part of his offensive arsenal. He's added some kickoffs to his repertoire. But now look, mid-series for Nas to be making adaptations as well. He'll be, I think, challenging a little bit earlier on Zen's ground game and playing a little bit more standoff in Zen's aerial game. I think you correctly mentioned that flick there from Zen. Yeah, Nas can't believe how bad it was, really, if I had to guess. He can't believe that a player like Zen is hitting it right at him. If he just waited on the ground, he would have had a save.
But, I mean, maybe he watched the last series. Usually these guys are just waiting in the background, not really watching coming into their match. But Nas getting blasted by the Zen aura. I don't know if you guys can hear I have some dogs. Maybe Johnny take
I don't know, are they Zen fans? Are they Nas fans?
I think they are. They're popping off for Zen, clearly.
Yeah, I don't know who you were speaking highly of when they decided to interrupt you, but clearly they didn't like what you were saying there, so we'll have to catch up later on, see what was going on with that. But yeah, Zen and Nas. Into game 2 we go. Zen with the first big play opportunity. He's hit that really hard into the sidewall, actually hard enough that Nas can barely keep up with it, but does get back in control. Only as far as to give it away at the midfield though, and now here comes Zen with the flick. Again, not for the first time today. He does take a while to pull the trigger on these, but this time he does get the ball back and he's back into the air. This is where he's much more dangerous. Nas managed to stop him.
Zen gonna have to back off. Gonna be Nas's first opportunity in this game. Number 2, tried to fake it. Zen didn't fall for it, but he is able to quickly wave dash back in order to make up the ground. He is watching as Zen plays so
Hey,
slow.
just in
They're
time.
trying to read each
Just
other,
in
but
time.
Zen has nerves of steel.
Yeah, that's a great shot by Zen. I love when he creates a bit of space between himself and the ball and his dribbles. I think this is where he can really flex the creativity.
Zen equals
the
Messi,
mechanical
says
mastery that he's
3D.
got.
Welcome to the stream, 3D.
Nothing
And
he
Brady
can't do with the
Kimber.
Rocket League ball. Pass is starting to get into
I
dangerous
hope you
territory.
guys are enjoying your
Give a game away
weekend
to Zen,
and what's left of it.
but you have to at least keep in touch with him in this one.
Hot Worm.
Now, Zen is full
Hot
state.
Worm on Twitch. Hot Worm on Twitch. We got the old man on Twitch.
To get broken out of flow
Welcome,
state
Hot Worm.
in order for Nas to have a chance. And I think once he has, we have
That was
seen
a great
Zen maybe
save.
not always be able to re-enter it. But he's there right now. Nas maybe getting a good goal from the air could change.
Not
it.
only is
Such a
Hot
tough
Worm
setup to
on
try and make
Twitch,
something
but
out
he's
of it.
also
Normally it would take
subscribed, and
maybe
he's got a
multiple
beautiful
resets to make
badge
up for
and
that
much
bad
more
of a first
respect.
touch. Now
And
it's
Hot
Zen.
Worm already
It's
had
gonna be Zen.
respect.
Oh, plays delay flick is actually just a little bit too much power. He's going to turn in on the ball to force Nas to launch this
Psycho?
away. Is he going to try a redirect? No, he's just going to clear it out. Maybe he was, but he didn't quite hit it.
He made sure to get contact, that's for sure.
What a save.
That's the stick into flicks mostly in offense.
I don't
That's
think
a
Zen
great
is
follow-up
recovering
touch,
from
though.
that.
Can he put
Oh,
it? No,
bad
he can't.
shot.
Nas didn't have the boost and he didn't have the power from that angle. Zen with the chance to make it 2. Flick again, not
God, the
quite
defense
early
is
enough.
insane.
I said it before today. I'd like to see Zen dropping the ball into ground shots.
Yeah, you're
I
sub,
think his
no?
shooting's been
I think he
spectacular.
might have got gifted or something.
Nas
Did you get gifted a
Get
sub?
the goal this time. Just getting between Zen and the near post.
I think he might have got gifted a sub
that
from
is
Baller
such
King.
a tight window to take that long shot in. Nas,
Baller King came
really
through with a
important save
15
and
gifted
counter
one day, so
to stay
there's a
in
good
this
chance
one.
it might have been from
Now
him.
another kickoff win. We'll take Zen's back corner boost and see if he can't keep him there for an extended period of time. Zen across the net.
The defense is
Nas
so
will just take
impressive.
the other one and now take him
I
to
was
the
like,
end.
where are
Zen
my
has
ads?
paths,
Yeah,
but
you're sub. You
Nas
don't have
is
to deal with
gonna
ads.
dribble
And
the
as a
ball.
reminder,
Zen did miss one small
you don't
plan
wanna
here that
deal
he's
with the
looking for.
ads on
I
Twitch,
don't know if it would have mattered though. Nas
sub.
has done so well with that.
Just sub.
Putting it straight in the top corner and he's behind the ball
Baker,
as well,
I got
so
to watch
he's
Sarah's
squashing
Twitch
it in.
stream last night.
So
It
would
was a
have
good
really
time.
needed to
Dude,
hit
I
that
was going to
hard to
raid
keep it
her.
out.
I'm going to start raiding her from now
Nas
on.
just inside half-time. Leads
I got
by
a sub
low-scoring
for
game,
Sarah's
and it
stream
might
as
be
well. I did
a little
too,
bit more
no?
Nas'
Somebody
favourite.
gifted
Yes,
me a
it
sub
is.
for
As
Sarah's
the
stream.
kickoff goes his way.
But she doesn't update her page.
Was he going back to the push strategy? He was kind of pushing it to the right there.
Dude, Nas is
with
up
the single
3-1.
jump.
What the hell?
Yeah, Nas kept it lower to the ground, muscled it through, and just faster on the dash. Now both these guys going to go back to a standard kickoff that is Nas' favorite for the moment, and should be able to save this and control it though. So he'll be the first one with a real.
Hermod gifted last night. You both got subs. I saw that, dude. I saw
now,
that.
Nas needs to go quickly. Zen's going to have a pretty poor recovery, or at least he should be recovering late. Nas still got a bit of a mistouch and actually ended up launching it into the corner.
Come on,
Never really had a
Zen.
chance to put it on
Capitalize.
net.
Yeah, it was a great save from Nas. Just going to try and play some solid defense here against Zen. Try to avoid mistakes. Nas is so good at doing as part of what makes him such a great player. He doesn't give
That
the
would have been
opponent
sick.
anything
Oh.
free to work with, and he's not going to give Zen anything in this play. No boost, no possession. Can Nas put it in the back of the net again? Sets up a flick, fakes it, 50s it through, and it's 4-1.
This is going to be a 6-game series, possibly 7. So it's either going to be 6
perfectly where it's the most lethal.
or 7 games.
Zen knows
We'll
if
see.
he doesn't jump early, he's
Who
going to
knows?
be got by the flick. Nas, I've said it many times before, never has a plan. He just gets prepared for anything, and when he sees what the defender is giving him, he'll take it. This time he takes it low when Zen jumps. And now reset wave dash, able to cover that somehow. Nash jumped up and was covering fairly high in the air, and yet still kept the low 50 out.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know how Nas managed to get goal side of that in such a strong way. Zen just pushing him off for the boost there. Needs to get a goal pretty soon. Otherwise, it's going to get
Just the defense
very
is
risky.
incredible.
It's
That's
going
so
to be Nas
free.
getting a goal,
Oh,
actually.
boy.
Shots down Zen
The
early here,
meme is
not giving
dead.
him
Let it
any
go. What are
space
you
for the
talking
aerial
about,
play.
good grind, Marcus?
And this is
I don't know what you
becoming
mean.
a very Nas favorite game.
He's taking him out of flow states. It's official, 1 goal
I know,
in only 3 minutes
6-7
30.
died
That
in
is not flow state
2025.
for
I would
Zen.
never, ever,
So he's
ever,
making him think
ever
twice.
make another
To,
6-7 joke.
You know, really dictate the game a little bit. Zen having to just barely dodge, hitting it in his own net, and Nas is the one striking through the air now.
Uh-oh, is Nas confident?
Nas on a great streak here.
Is Nas confident
Every
now?
single kickoff that he's won, he's piling
Oh
the
my
pressure onto
God.
Zen. He just can't survive. Almost no one can survive indefinitely against Nas in offense. He's one of the best, if not the best, at keeping an attack going in 1v1. And then hits him with a delayed kickoff. He's going to get one back.
It doesn't
Still
matter. This
plenty
game's
time
over.
to make this work for Zen, especially a player who's as capable as he is in the air. mean, when you can score with every attack you take, all it comes down to is getting the ball 4 times in a minute.
This one is actually going to go Nas favored as they 50
It's
each
looking
other.
like
Nas doing some checks to see what Zen's going to do.
looking like
Zen
Nas is feeling pretty confident.
I wasn't watching
Pretty
Zen POV, so I'm not sure what he's
confident.
doing up there.
He thought Nas was going to go for an aerial play, but Nas just cuts it in field. I think Zen thought the ball was more on the wall than it was, and he expected Nas to be going high there. 7-2 though. Nas firmly in control. Zen going to keep playing. Of course, you can forfeit in the second half of a ones game, but like we said before, Zen is more than capable of scoring enough goals in this time frame.
Yeah, he's gonna forfeit.
The more difficult part is getting Nas off the ball as he
All right,
makes it
he's gonna
8-2.
forfeit. Right.
And yeah, now it's becoming even for Zen.
Yeah, even for Zen, I think he's gonna forfeit.
Yeah, it's not easy. You know, I don't think we've ever seen a kickoff, or sorry, a forfeit after the kickoff like you've wanted, but you know, there's always a chance if this kickoff had gone straight to his net, but now that it hasn't, you know, Zen is playing for the rest of the series here in these moments. Nas really needs to stay locked in, though. I would say there's a lot to be gained as Zen
Just hit it.
the ball. This
That's
feels
in.
like a really big forfeit moment when somebody misses a dive like that.
You gotta go.
Yep, I was
Zen.
watching Zen.
Maybe he
Stop
doesn't
moving.
know
He's
that he
had
could
enough.
forfeit.
We're gonna head to game 3.
Yeah, I'm interested because Zen could be just trying some other kickoff strategies. He lost a lot of
He
kickoffs in this
forfeited.
game. He's got different kickoffs he can go to, of course, but he might be, you know, trying to figure out what works against Nas right now. Nas is going to keep adapting. We talked about it. He's one of the most adaptable players during a series. He's clearly made the necessary adaptations here to take Zen down in the second game. And by a large margin
Zen.
as
That'll
well.
help you.
So now that the ball's back in Zen's court, what is he going to do?
The power
to
of
try
prayer.
to swing it back in his favor.
I feel like Zen has the ability to peak above everybody else, but he'll need to maintain that over the course of an entire series to take down somebody like Nas, who is able to maybe hold this rock solid level a little bit more consistently. I think that's why both of us kind of favoring Nas. If Zen wins, it'll be a magical run, and I definitely believe in his abilities, you know, against anybody on LAN as well. But he has to
Start the
you know,
game.
keep the magic alive. Nas definitely stopped that here in this game. He wants to play a one-style match like he's always done.
I am so
and he's
hungry
that,
right now.
upper
I am
mid-temple.
Yeah, Nas will be playing for more of the same. Zen, no doubt going to be theory crafting right now.
Like if this goes to game 7, there's a strong
Is
chance
he gonna
I
try
might
to stick
starve to
to
death.
What's been
You might
helping him a
not
lot
see me
today,
anymore,
the
guys. I
slightly
might
delayed
starve
wave
to
dash
death.
recovery kickoff. We talked about it in the pre-show a few hours ago. Zen's just arriving slightly later, letting
Here we
his
go,
opponent hit the
game
ball into
3.
him, and then trying to control where it goes after that. But it's easier said than done.
How
with
long
Nas
will
as a
you
player
lose
day
the
to day.
glasses
He
if
can
I do
dictate
that?
His will
Oh,
as well.
please don't.
Let's see. It does go hard into the side.
5
Nas is
minutes.
going to have this one.
If you want to do
And
it,
that's
I'll
a
do it for
terrible
the
start
remainder of this game.
For Zen, it's Nas again, crushing it from the center circle.
Yeah, he just gets goal side of the ball, and Zen is trying to win it off.
Uh,
the side.
Zen might be in
Very
danger.
diagonal on. He's going to have another opportunity to maybe adjust, or we might see more of the same. Zen delays this time. He's going to delay on the diagonal as well. I think that's not a bad idea. I was talking about that in his match against Moxie. He had almost majority delays. Great early reset from
Then
Nas when he sees
you
Zen
are
coming to
in
challenge.
danger. You are
Nas
in
is just
danger.
so good from these positions. If Zen goes,
What the hell is
Nas
that,
gonna
player
play.
killer?
If
Is that
Zen backs
popcorn
off,
or
Nas
a
can just
can of
continue
soup?
with full control
Looks
in
like
the
a
air, kind of
Dorito.
what's available. It's always a position that's going to favor the attacker when they've got the aerial
Netherlands is going to
mechanics.
win the World Cup. I wanted
These
Croatia
guys
to win the
have.
World Cup, but
This is all going back to the kickoffs. Nas
They
is in
lost to
control
England.
again. He is running rings around Zen. It's
I don't
gonna
know
be
what else has
3-0
happened. I have
in
yet
20
to watch.
seconds.
I'm lucky enough that I watched Messi get his hat trick,
showing
and
everybody
I
what he
watched
can do. I
USA's
think
first
going
game.
into the
But
last
other than that,
RLCS
I haven't seen
1v1,
any World Cup
you know,
games.
he had been the tournament winner
I don't have
most
cable.
recently, and might have even been the favorite.
I don't have
at the start of
access
that
to
tournament.
Peacock
I
or
think
whatever the
minus
frick
a couple
channel it's on.
matches right before this tournament, I was
You
having
need the
Nas
subscription
looking like
plus
that top guy.
in order to
He's
watch
showing,
World Cup.
You know, he's in the
Dude,
argument.
Nas is
If he can
kicking
play
his
well,
ass
Zen
right
is
now.
going to have his pinch stopped. I think he can move his way.
Looked like a
into
cup of soup to me.
huge,
Yeah,
you
it does
know,
look like a cup of
1v1
soup.
historic status.
I didn't know if it was popcorn
until
or...
he's actually won.
Dude,
Air
4-0
dribble
in
from
30
Nas makes it
seconds
4-0.
against Zen?
Yeah, Zen just kind of floating in the way of this one. He made himself a target, and Nas sniped him. You know, if
Not looking good
Nas
for
is coming
old
at
Zenny
Zen
boy.
that quickly, I think he might think twice about hovering in front of him like he did there. Especially when you don't have a flip available. You've already jumped twice. You're up in the air. You're committed. So
Oh, that's a nice
it's just
shot.
all that easier for Nas to make contact. Still a long time to go in this game. We've seen Zen make comebacks before, and he is going to go back to that hovering strategy. This time, Nas's first touch is less quick, but Nash just baits him in. He's going to walk it in for 5.
I thought Nas was maybe not even going to go for the air dribble at first because Zen was so early, but Nas decides to pop it up a little bit before going underneath. And then he really could have afforded to walk it in even more, maybe try to tilt Zen. He is on an insane run right now, connecting this into the last game.
5 goals against
5-0
Zen
here.
in a
It's not even
minute.
a
That
minute
is
down
insane.
in game number 3. Nas is building the cushion he can use to hold on to for the rest of this game, as you cannot forfeit until over halfway through. And Zen really shouldn't be. He's got tons of time. We've seen he's going to come back before, and those kind of flicks will help him do it.
I want that flick in my
He's got
bag so
space
bad.
on
All
the
right, so what is he
ground.
doing?
He
It's on the
is so good at this. I would like to see Nas pressure Zen more.
Every
there,
time I
'cause
do that, the
Zen
ball
has
pops
looked a
up in
bit
the air.
wobbly when he's had to deal with
I put it on the
pressure
front of my car.
while
I
he's
put it on the
dribbling.
top of my car. I put it on the
But
back
that
of
was
my car. It
absolutely
doesn't matter.
perfect.
The
Top
ball
right corner
pops in the air.
with a ton of power. Nobody's saving that.
Nas is going to be likely in control of this kickoff yet again, even though Zen gets to throw
Oh,
it.
that's
The
not good.
game will say
Come on,
he took a
Zen,
shot,
get back.
but not really. In
Oh.
fact, he really should not have
Dude,
dove
Nas
on the
is
follow-up.
killing
I'm
him.
surprised he did. Nas probably feels good about that fact that
It
he
looks
wanted to
easy,
try
but
to
it's
get a
hard,
50. He said,
Baker.
"Sure,
I
I've
am
got boost advantage.
well
You can go
aware.
flying over the top of me.
I
I'm
am
gonna
well
recover better,
aware.
and I'm gonna get a goal."
Trust me, I've tried
I think
practicing
that's
them.
the symptom of a bit of frustration from Zen. He's been losing a lot of the kickoff possessions. The ball's either immediately in his net,
Here we go
or
again.
immediately
Oh.
going towards his net, and he
This
is
is
having a big saves
Brazil
and low boost while Nas
Zen
runs around with 100.
with 3.5
So,
minutes
those
left.
frustrated challenges,
That's like a
you
champ
can
player
understand why
playing
they're
a flat.
happening. Zen here trying to pinch that off the inside of his own post, could not get the right touch, but even if he does, it's still going to be a tough position with Nas coming in full speed for the next play.
Zen he hasn't been able to play in this game. Nas hasn't let him. Every kickoff, he gets control, and this will be another one. Zen desperately wants to
He's
play.
just
That's why
banging,
we
yeah.
see him diving in. He wants to be relevant in the play, but Nas
Oh,
has
he
control.
just- oh, he's
Gets to
still bad.
decide whatever goes on, and now this is another moment. We did see one flick from Zen when he got a chance, and this time he's going to get
Defense
dunked. Low
is
boost probably has
crazy.
to leave the play. Nas going to take a long shot, but
Oh,
actually big mistake.
there you
Playing
go,
straight
Zen.
down on the ground.
Oh my
Luckily,
God,
he
with
recovered.
defense. That
and he
recovery is
handled
insane.
what was going to be an open net. Did Zen dive in too deep? He did with
Wow.
Nas shooting the long shots.
That is just crazy.
8
I mean, Nas
to 1.
is making Zen look so normal. This is something nobody's been able to do this whole weekend. You know, Osaf beat Zen 4-1 in the upper bracket yesterday, but the games were a lot closer than this. 8-1, and it looks like Nas could score more. We're barely 2 minutes into the game, and he's scored 4 goals per minute against the best player in the world.
This is ridiculous. Oh my goodness! And he almost didn't allow Zen more.
Oh, I
That
thought
can be
Nas
so
scored
frustrating
again.
too, but Zen forces a tough save out of Nas. The backflip shot was
Great
pretty
shot.
powerful.
I mean, it's
but
1v1s. There's a
follow-up is
chance he
there as
comes
well.
back, right?
This game can get rolling off of the back of kickoffs, but you know it's hard to believe. I feel like any player who has a strong kickoff can make any sort of comeback. You can always dream, but that's never been Zen's strength. We haven't highlighted
Oh,
that
he got
strength. He's
him.
gonna catch a demo here. Nats looked like he
Hey,
was maybe trying to
hey,
undercut Zen or something, but
hey.
he's the one who dives.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Nas is
If
trying
there's
to get
time,
underneath
there's
Zen
hope.
here.
There's a lot of
Mid-flip
time.
and trip him up.
There's
if
a lot of
Nas
time.
trips up Zen, it's going to be a goal for Nas, but Zen lands on him with a demo. Definitely a bit of a risky play there by Nas. Didn't work out this time.
Dude, Zen's
He's
doing
just
a
so
lot
good
of
at baiting Zen
backflips that
into
are
these
not
50s.
working.
Zen is trying to get the ball to
He's
go
gotta stop.
anywhere else.
That
but
backflip
where it
is
ends
not
up, it's going
working.
where Nas wants. Look at, he just drives away as soon as Zen makes a commitment to the ball. Perfectly controlling the engagement.
Nas is comfortable now, and he's got no reason not to be. He's going to delay here to stay one step ahead. Takes up the boost.
Oh.
Looked like he was hoping for a touch, but didn't get it, and now is staying on top of the ball. Maybe for good reason. He's potentially got... No, he doesn't want to take a dribble. He's going to go down to the ground and dribble it off the bounce instead. Still up to top of the arena. Wants a bump.
Okay.
Nas
Hey,
cannot
man.
get the save.
That's a really good play by Zen. You know,
I
we've
love
been
me a comeback. Hope is
seeing the
futile.
evolution
I
of
don't know,
Zen
player
Robocop.
killer.
This time he's
I
got his
don't know.
flipping into Nas just to make it even harder to get a save. And there's still a long time left. The main issue for Zen, though, is he can't get consistent possession from the kickoff. We're going to need to see more tricks from him if that is going to change.
Yeah, maybe throw you know, a full-on fake, a delay.
Yeah.
Sometimes you could just leave the kickoff. You know, we've seen players just on
Yeah,
diagonals
just-
half of the way. Yeah. And we haven't really seen anybody do that yet today. It could work to throw Nas off here or there. A little bit more creativity. Might get yourself a possession that you can then convert into a few in a row. But Nas is so filthy when he has control. And he's going to wave dash this to the post.
I mean, he can make a move on that ball anytime he wants. And instead of flicking it on target, he goes into the post to himself. And again, just like game 2, Zen is going to stick in this. Like you mentioned, he could just half flip on the diagonal. He could be going.
That's another goal.
But I want to see bigger delays from him on the offset spawn. I think that's what Zen really needs.
Nice play.
He's still got time, and he flicks it past Nas in the midfield to make it 5. This is absolutely still a game.
I mean,
Zen
10 goals.
Nas out of his kickoff.
I don't know if you're coming back
something
from
a
this.
bit more Zen focused.
And even if he brings us back here, you know, electing to stick in it with 5 in a minute 30, certainly possible. But even if it's not possible, even if he just gets a few goals, it could mean something in terms of the confidence going forward. Let Nas know, you know, you aren't controlling this series anymore.
God.
You can tell that I'm starting to find a spark here and there. And that was maybe an opportunity as Nas is going to stare down and see, is Zen close? Notices, nope, Zen's not going to dive, so I'm going to have a chance to wait this bounce out, play it into a dribble, try and muscle it.
RLCS could be good if they didn't start using AI scoreboards and transitions. Says Groggy Toenails, who thinks everything is AI.
Nas returns the favor. Huge dunk on Zen. And now with plenty of time, he could walk in and 11th goal. With a minute yet to play.
Could you imagine
Nas
scoring
is
11 goals
destroying Zen.
against Zen? Like,
I
what?
don't have the scoregami open, but if
You know
Nas
you're
gets
some
a few
kind of
more,
goat.
I think we could be looking
You're
at one here.
You're some
It's a
type of
ton
goat.
goals.
You're putting
Not
11 on
often do you see players
Zen's
power
head
through.
like
This
this.
is the magic of RLCS in terms of
there we go.
early forfeits. That is a nice fake.
Zen in his
but
back
I
push,
think
man.
It could. Oh no, yeah, Nas gonna back off. So he's gonna get at least a 24 boost possession. Wave dash, fake. Nas covers it.
Still, you know, this is a better outcome than a lot of the kickoffs we've been seeing. So even though this hasn't resulted in a goal for Zen, he's still much more in this play.
I think he's going to forfeit when it's 30 seconds left. Oh, he's going to forfeit right now.
Some of the other ones where Nas is completely forcing him into his net. So that's another thing we want to see Zen go back to.
All right,
that
forfeit.
little delayed
Start,
kickoff where
vote
he
to
just turns
forfeit.
completely away.
Start, vote
on the
to
diagonal
forfeit.
spot. And like I mentioned before, I don't know if Zen
All right,
knows
vote to forfeit.
the strategy in ones
12.
at all. Just half flipping away from the ball.
12.
But it is a
Oh
strategy I've seen
no,
him
there's
do
a
in
90-second
2s
ad break on
and
Twitch.
3s.
Consider
So
subbing so
maybe
you don't have
go
to
for
deal with that anymore.
If he's got someone who, maybe a coach is listening and they can tell him to. This game's over though. Nas with a win. Zen's forfeited. 2-1 to Gentlemates Nas.
Yeah, Zen has seen enough. We say he needs to lab the kickoffs. He did try something here or there. Maybe
Yeah,
he
no,
already liked what he
Hovling don't
saw.
got
So
no
that-
ad
you know what,
break
that
because
did
he's
work.
subbed.
So let's go next game. I'm going to start using this strategy in the next game because I was able to get some possession, not waste any time. Maybe he thinks he already has
I don't
the
run that
advantage.
many ad breaks,
Probably
by the
not.
way.
He probably just wants to go next 'cause
I
it's
have
a
it
little bit
set
too
to the
much to overcome,
minimum.
but Nas in the zone. Zen, it
Minimum.
looks like
So
is gonna be
minimal
taking
ads.
a timeout.
But
So
if you
he's
don't
gonna
even
take a
want to see
timeout.
the
He's not
minimal
liking what
ads,
he's seeing. Take a breather here in this best of 7.
sub to the channel.
Yeah, and I think that, you know, starting off game 3 with a kickoff goal for Nas was really just a nightmare scenario, but
Only a
for
matter
the
of time
long-term
until the
viewers,
gameplay is fully
we almost
AI.
have seen it coming. As Ness
I'm starting to think
tried
that
to
you're AI,
push the ball
Groggy
into the
Toenails.
sidewall. I mean,
You're not even a
Nas
real
just got
person.
goal-side encounter.
You're AI.
It's the classic kickoff goal directly into the net off the sidewall bounce.
And you're just looking
I'd
for
rather see
AI
Zen start
friends.
off with either a fake, bake delay, or just a half flip, a complete leave of the ball. Just something to put Nas into manual mode. Like, I think of it, Fear, like, you know when somebody tells you that you're now blinking and breathing manually? And then you're like, oh yeah. That's what Zen needs to do to Nas. Make him go into manual kickoff mode, manual Rocket League mode. Something you never want to do. You want to be playing in your flow state. You never want to be manually thinking.
I think you just probably made a ton of viewers manually breathe right now by saying that. So you're probably onto something. But yeah, I could be okay with Zen just throwing away every normal kickoff for this game. You know, just don't even take one ever and see what you can find.
Yeah.
Especially if he sees any early
It's
momentum
weird.
with mixing it
Zen's
up and getting
kickoffs
any
are
sort
not
of
that
possession.
good.
needs to recognize that he is always going to be outmatched anyways with the standard kickoffs against these guys who play so many more 1v1 games.
Yeah.
And clearly he's gotten a little bit of evidence that it's not working. So maybe just mix it up and you know, some people call it cheesing, but maybe like cheese the kickoff and try new strategies every time just to keep it at least even, if not maybe even Zen's favor.
Zen's kickoffs
the drive
are
kickoff earlier in the tournament.
mid.
I think day one he used that. Did he use it at all today? I think he might have.
I think so.
Yeah, I think
at least someone did.
Yeah, so Zen, he does know other strategies. That's why we're talking about this so much. We've seen him show more of his repertoire throughout this weekend than we've seen so far in
Zen
the
looks
grand
shook.
final. And,
Nah, he's gonna bounce back right
I'm sure
now.
he's still aware of these strats. It's all about being comfortable doing them in the moment under all this pressure. And let's see, what's he got in store for us? Zen, Nas, game 4. Nas has won the last 2 convincingly.
Zen looks like Baker. Zen is a little tiny French kid. I'm a
Zen
humongous
does
American.
not
What are you
have us in
talking
his
about,
ears.
Howard?
He went for another kickoff that we've seen a million times before, ones that have been favoring Nas, and we're right back into our comfortable little position here. Nas with a 100 boost and an opportunity to punish Zen, and he does just that.
That's just undefendable. I mean, Nas has slammed that top shelf. And Zen is just trying to hedge his bets. It looks like he doesn't want to go too high on the challenge to get low 50'd or to lose another wave dash shot to the bottom corner, but in doing so, he's left the top of the net open. Nas has gone straight through him again. And I think Nas might be able to get another one here. No,
Enjoy
Zen
your
does get back
Father's
in the way
Day,
this
Duke
time.
Jukum.
Nas took too long to pull the trigger.
I called my father on Father's Day. I mean, that's kind of what you're supposed to do, right?
Possession. He's been able to hold on to him for minutes. This time,
I
Zen
did
is
the
gonna
right
cut
thing.
it off early. This is what Nas has been so good at, securing his goal off of his possession, and he's put on a masterclass right now. Even right now, you know, Zen
Come on,
is
Zen.
trying to take control, but it's still Nas who is dictating what's happening. We'll see if this retreat back to his own half will allow Zen to get
That's a
something going.
really nice
He's so
one.
good in the
That's
air. He
a
can just do this. Not
really,
everybody can, but just
really
move the
nice
ball off
one.
his back wall. And even this air dribble, though, is not much.
Not much. That was
Yeah, he didn't
incredible.
want to use the last ounce of his boost to completely commit to the play. Rather have something left over to recover. This time he does. It's the ground shot and the read. Zen's got it on the goal line. Surely. No, it's saved by Nas. And it's going to be a goal at the other end. Heartbreak for Zen. He won't believe that that's happened.
Disaster for Zen. I mean, that is not what you needed coming out of your timeouts.
Oh,
You're trying to get a mental reset. You're trying to get something going. You finally
Should be a good time.
see
Our brothers will be there. My
opportunity
nieces
with
and
no
nephews
Nas
plus
around.
food. Hell
Instead,
yeah.
you miss and allow
Food
a
sounds good right
counterattack.
now.
Still no goals for Zen
I'm
here in game number 4.
starving.
That's just unreal. I mean, he did well to get the shot off.
I got some
Focusing
food
on
in the
rebound
fridge
as well.
waiting
He had
for
to be
me.
so quick to react to that, but no reward for Zen. It turns
Zen,
out he
hello.
does not just get everything his way in Rocket League. He is in the trenches now. The challenge is real. Delayed flip. Nas blocks
good
it. What a
defense.
read of defense. He's holding Zen scoreless again as we approach 2 minutes into the game. Pinched by Nas. It doesn't go fast enough, so it's going to be another try for Zen.
Yeah, Nas is getting real creative. I think getting confident by going for a pinch like that. Normally he's so good at holding on to possession, but instead he said, you know what, I'm feeling so good, I'm going to try this pinch, even though it'll mean Zen finally gets control.
Crossing
So
my
haven't let him
fingers,
have
it's
it.
Italian
Zen
beef.
gets to an air
Yeah,
dribble
that sounds
and does his game.
That's what he needs. He just needs a couple more plays.
Oh, that sounds
where
good,
he
dude.
can stay close in the overall score line and put in a banger. It's what he's so
So
well
you
known
guys
for.
do it big on Father's
And
Day,
that's backing
huh?
up Zen again. And now taking all the boost away. That shot wasn't supposed to go in. It was just supposed to keep Zen boost starved. While
Any
Nas
excuse to
steals
have a
all
party, huh?
hundreds.
Ooh.
And then the low 50. I mean, he's adjusted masterfully. Earlier on, it was the top shelf. Now he's just rolling it in with a mind game.
Nas is
He's just too
crafty,
good.
man.
He's the best
He's
in the
crafty.
game from this position. Just about any position on
Smart.
a wall to
He's a
air
smart
dribble,
player.
I'll take Nas. Only the back wall maybe is for Diaz, but anywhere else.
Both
this
Father's
guy's
Day
just
and
too
Mother's
good.
Day, our
Every
family does
moment
it
throughout the
big.
dribble, he has multiple different options. You can't challenge him at any moment, and it just makes people look
What are
silly,
you?
like they're always choosing wrong.
Oh, you
but
are you
there
Italian?
is no correct option. There's only
Duke,
wrong choices.
are you Italian?
Zen. Now, wait, Nas gonna
If you're
miss it.
Italian, that would
Let me
explain
say
a lot. If you're Hawaiian or
Well,
Italian,
well. Big
y'all
mistake
mother
by Nas
effers do
now.
it big for a
Zen
bit.
was completely
It doesn't matter. You
zero.
guys, any excuse to
And
throw a
Nas has
party.
just missed the ball.
Hawaiian
He
and
tried to
Italian
backflip
people.
and hit that into
Big
his own
family
post.
events. I'm
Maybe
assuming
the
Duke's
crossbar.
Italian.
But he's completely missed it. That's a pretty shocking thing to see after how well he's been playing. Has then overextended. Oh no, Nas can't
I'm not
get the
Italian.
shot
I'm
on
Puerto
target.
Rican and
Game
Irish. Ooh.
Now Zen has his space. Air dribble bomb connects.
Hey, here we go. We got a game.
But Zen still made contact.
Puerto Rican and Irish. That's a hell of a mix, dude.
The game and the series have turned on its head. Zen ties it. 2-2-2 on the score, or 2-2-2 on the timer, I should say. And look, Zen is even looking.
I went to a Puerto
Rican
Rican festival one time when I was younger, and there was a shooting.
He's trying to spot a weakness.
I was dodging
Guys
bullets,
looking for those
man. I'm not
delays and
joking.
getting
I heard
ready
bullets
to
like
counter
zipping
them.
by my head. And I go, pew, pew, pew.
Hasn't been able to.
I'm like, this is the last time I'm going to a Puerto Rican
festival.
festival.
Full field redirect. Didn't make contact. Nas was probably ready if he did. And actually, I'm surprised.
And I'm not
Zen
even
would've dived
traumatized
back
by
out
it.
and challenged this. I would have expected.
I was actually
Nas
in
to get a clean possession,
a
but
shooting.
Zen has been able to take it right back.
I don't even really think about it.
Got a reset off this wheel.
Oh,
and has a
Zen,
wave
here we
dash
go.
for the goal.
Zen, absolutely.
I'm Indian, and we do it pretty big as well.
Absorbs Nas's
Hell yeah,
challenge.
Jamie.
And puts himself in front by one. He has really had to work for this.
I don't.
And now it's up to Nas to respond. That mistake earlier has cost him what looked like a fully controlled, comfortable lead.
And Nas, had he not pinched that away, would he have never let Zen get something going?
Ooh, I like what's happening.
Ooh, right now. Zen trying to dodge it and recover back down. Nas is missing, but he's got the follow-up.
Come on, Zen. What are
we
we
can clearly see
doing?
Nas is feeling the
What are
pressure
we
as well. 'Cause
doing?
that was wide open, and he's hit the post.
Oh.
Luckily for him, it bounces straight back at him. I don't think he's
Zen,
really read that so much as it's just come right towards him.
Zen
Okay,
needs
another
this
tied
one
game.
very
Zen
bad.
looks like he's finding entrances into the play, ways to challenge Nas that maybe weren't happening earlier, and now Nas is in trouble here. Zen has
surprised Zen
100,
didn't
Nas
score
on
that.
small pads, round to air dribble is coming. Nas did not have time to get the corner boost. Actually, Zen just decided to
great
keep it low, and
50.
it works out. Nas overthinking
That's
it.
a
He's
great
just flipped
one.
past the ball again in the challenge.
Zen knows he has boost and that his recoveries will be better. He's down to play some low sort of 50. That is then a race out to control the ball again. It's very
What
likely
time is it?
to favor him, and he put just enough space.
I want to do my
Nas,
regular
but bounce
stream.
right back out, make it easy. Barely even needed
What up,
that
Finn?
boost advantage. Now he's got, he's had a few different boost steals. He's been very willing to go into Nas's corner to grab the 100.
Or 30.
Nas has yet to really fully punish by getting quick
We're
shots.
going to do our regular
Down to
stream
Nas
after this
playing
is
from
over.
behind, something we
I'm
hadn't
probably going to
seen
start a new
in
stream.
many minutes. As Nas can let this bounce off, he calls the bluff that Zen is not going to go for the follow-up. Now Nas into the
And
air.
he
He wants
just-
a bump on Zen. Zen gets through,
That's
but
such
it
a
still
dirty
goes in.
play, dude. So dirty.
Nas capitalizes on Zen's compromised position. Low boost shadowing. Pretty much impossible to stop a pop bump from that position.
Such
but
a dirty,
could
dirty,
Zen have
dirty.
gone for the drive-through demo?
So
I
dirty.
think he's maybe faking that too many times. I'd like to see him go for it at least once. For me to do it in such a close game.
Mirrored wave dash kickoffs, but it's Nas who's in favor. Who is not taking it to the air this time.
Uh-oh.
Instead, a very safe double jump, but Zen is recovered to the back wall. We'll be able to clear
Ah,
this.
dang,
Force
this
Nas
guy's
back.
defense
Demo
is
attempt does
insane.
not connect. Zen wants to go for a second chance. Nas very aware of that. Now he's going to take it to the side wall where he has been so lethal. Will Zen try and stop him early? He does float up in the air, meets him at around ceiling height.
Wow,
He
what
got a reset
defense.
off this one, but might still be on defense as Nas picks up 100. And is right back to his favorite spot. Reset, down to the ground. Zen won't come in. He tries to get over the top of him in the top
What a
left, but
save.
Zen makes a save.
What a save by Zen. That's as good as anyone you're going to see in RLCS 1s this year. 14 seconds left. We're still all tied up. Zen needs this to keep the series tied. Nas could really take a massive advantage with the next goal, but he's got no boost to work with. Final chance of regulation should go to Zen here off his back wall.
Zen, a full field dribble. He cannot afford to bring it down to the ground. He has to score in the air, and Nas forces it down. He jumps high. He doesn't care if it hits the ground. It was a tough play to make, but Nas at least got it down there. Overtime into the kickoff. Nas is quickly in control in Zen's half, but a bit awkward as he's glued into the back wall. He's going to switch to the opposite way. He's trying to see if Zen's going to stay close and if he needs to outplay him early. This is Nas's favorite spot. He's going to use the ceiling for the reset this time, though. Falling down to the ground. The wave dash shot is in.
Too good. Nas is just simply too good. You cannot defend against this guy for the entire game. When he gets into these positions, the burst of acceleration that he gets. When
If
he
you ever
wave
come to
dashes into
India,
the ball,
try some
it's just too
penny
fast for even
curry
Zen
from
to
a
react
local
to.
vendor. What
3-1.
the hell is that?
Zen had his chances. Nas looking a little bit nervous at times, but he's taken 3 straight games. There's no timeout for Zen.
No timeout.
It's a more game needed for Nas to become EU RLCS 1v1 champion.
Nas, he clearly knows what his advantage is. Oh, in those final moments.
No one does food like India. Yeah, I agree.
For that 2-point swing.
I agree. Nobody does food like India because every time I eat Indian food, my stomach's like, ooh. I wish I didn't do that. I really wish I didn't do that. Dishes are unmatched. It's debatable.
Just so good. The best in the game in these positions in a 1v1. He will break you down. He will make the right choice, and here you see him going.
I'm not a huge fan of Indian
he's
food.
got the wave dash down.
I like Greek food a little bit.
Nas takes his 3rd game. He has as many lives as you could almost hope for here to try and finish it out and be EU champion.
Yeah, still for Zen, if he could focus right now and think to himself, well, games 2 and 3 were one-sided losses. Game 4, I figured out a lot of things that work there, and I've started to get back into the series here. Combine that with the fact that Nas did look nervous at times during that last game, and it's something that happened in last season's RLCS 1's tournament as well.
I had Indian food when I visited Chicago.
Interesting. Combines with Zen just learning.
You didn't get a hot dog when you went to Chicago, players?
He's very much still in this, but you cannot give Nas a big lead.
We have 2 players who are
what a save.
Moments. These are LAN winners in both of them.
All right, I'm getting rid of the emotes, so don't waste your channel points.
Nas on match point, always the hardest one to win, but he's done it many times before in many even tougher environments. So will he be able to lock in?
Gotta get a Chicago-style pizza in Chicago.
Yeah. Zen is going to have a great opportunity here as Nas
I think their pizzas are better than their hot dogs. Their hot dogs are very underwhelming. Like, oh, you have to try a Chicago dog. Oh yeah, do I? I'd rather try a TJ dog.
Zen was going to be clean through a goal if he didn't
TJ dogs are
Zen can
wrapped
smell
in
blood in the
bacon.
water here. He knows Nas is pretty close to 0 boost. We can see he had just about 0. In fact, yeah, exactly. Nothing available to him there. Perfectly timed reverse challenge for 1-0. Back to the kickoff we go. It's been a weak part of Zen's game in this final, and it's going to be a difficult position for him straight from the get-go here. Made a bit easier by his ability to generate speed in other means rather than using boost. But Nas is still
I was with the group, didn't get to pick what we ate. I was glad because I did try stuff I wouldn't have normally. That's what it's about, player killer. It's about trying things you're not comfortable with. You know? I remember I went ziplining in Costa Rica. Something I would never, ever want to do on purpose. But I'm really glad I did it. As scary as it was, I'm glad I did
down the
it.
recovery, but both these guys were so good. They've been doing such a good job of getting out of the net quickly and stopping any follow-up shots.
Zen.
A little bit, but won't be able to stop this.
Nas wins out
Indian
in the close
food
quarters
gets spicy
battle. Both of them are
fast.
giving each other
Yeah, real fast.
love taps in this position.
Lightning speed.
Now, honestly, good idea by Zen to half flip back there, but it wasn't fast enough. Nas ties it just past 90 seconds. He continues to control the game from the
I don't
center
do well
circle,
with
and he'll
Indian
do so
food.
again
I really
here.
don't.
To do this so
And then if I
consistently
don't have it spicy, it
is
just
so
tastes
difficult.
bland.
Oh,
Oh
Zen's
my
messed
god,
up. He
come
tried
on,
to
Zen.
snipe
Is
the
this
post,
over?
But he sniped his own top corner.
Yeah, Nas found a ton of power. Finally just booming it on
I
net.
got the
Goes
top
in
of the zip line in Missouri and chickened out.
Oh,
player killer, come on, man. I almost did too, I don't blame you. And my shit was like a mile in the sky over an entire Costa Rican jungle. That was scary.
But nice demo, the off-ball demo.
It was literally,
And
the zip line itself was
Zen,
half a mile.
lore boost, but still realizes he can get
I
supersonic
ziplined
and take
a
Nas out
half
of
a
the
mile.
game. The goal is his reward.
Hundreds of feet in the sky. It was crazy.
With what could have been a losing kickoff. He managed to turn it into his favor. Nas is going to win this one, though. He seems like he's just coming out on top every single time.
Oh,
pre-jumps,
Zen, you are
misses.
looking
Nas
silly right now.
3-2. And if you haven't been watching the rest of the series, You might wonder, what is Zen doing? Why is he trying to cut
How-
Nas off? Because every other
Oof.
time Nas has gone up in the air uncontested, he scores anyway. So
How do
Zen
you
tries
get
to find
on the
a new way to
ceiling
cut him
like
off,
that?
get up
Have
there
so
early.
much control.
Problem is, at every moment of the dribble, Nas is ready to read you, and he will just tap it over and skip the dribble in the first place, send it back
I know
down
his
to the ground,
comfortability and going
retake the
into
lead.
training
This
mode.
could be a good
Man,
opportunity for Zen.
when I'm on the
He should be
ceiling, I
able
get so
to drop into his
confused
own
which
back
way's
corner
left, which
and
way's
grab
right,
100.
which way's
He's gonna
up,
go
which
back
way's
up into
down.
the air. We've seen him bump here
Nice
many
bump.
times before, and that's what he'll do to equalize.
Such a dirty play. Why don't they just do that every time?
Perfectly done by Zen. Pops it right at the moment Nas is thinking about challenging. That forces Nas to turn in Shadow. And Shadow in defense is so difficult to defend. Air dribble bumps with. Zen
Yeah.
might win this kickoff. That
Finn
would be his
is
first in a while.
one of the
Looks
better
like Nas is
players
just too
at
strong, though.
ceiling shots.
Reaffirms
I
his
feel like
control.
Finn probably
That
spent
aspect
4
of the
hours a
game.
day for like 2 weeks.
Like I said earlier,
doing nothing but
it's
ceiling
so
shots.
impressive that Nas can do this. He's
good
just
at it.
winning mechanically, winning the mind games, but okay,
There you go,
hold on.
Zen.
Zen's managed to trick him on this play.
There you go.
Nas must have thought Zen was leaving in this position because he's turned a bit sluggishly and Zen just beats him to it easily.
Yeah, he thought that was going to be a full retreat, which maybe he's been conditioned to think that. Zen has given space a bit before, but I feel like he hasn't been going back too often. That's just a bit of a mistake. He's not perfect, believe it or not, despite what we've seen from him
Air dribble
recently.
bump. He's going for the
Zen,
cheeky
slow
shit.
dribble. He's not
He's
gonna be able
going
to
for
get
the
bumped. He would
cheeky
hope
shit.
for it.
Oh,
Trying to
good
get a
job,
roll-up
Zen.
bump. Nas able to dodge it.
Oh, I thought that was
And now
Zen.
taking it to this opposite corner. He is going to deny his air dribble, I would say, by
Good
going for the hook
50.
shot off the wall. Actually plays it infield a little bit faster than his normal air dribble. Now low
His
50.
50s,
Wow,
man.
impressive.
Uh-oh.
Wow. 50, an aerial 50, but Zen stops it and counters.
What play in defense by Zen. Nas trying a mind game that would have worked on pretty much any player in this competition. Somehow Zen sees it.
300,000 viewers watching RL on Twitch right now? God
do nothing but
dang.
watch as Zen scores at the other end. Both
Well, I got
players have
10 of
slightly
them.
delayed their kickoff here. Zen
I've got 10 of the
awkward punt.
300,000
he just
viewers.
loses
So
the
that's
race to the
cool.
boost. It looked like you might be able to get there still. Eventually wins the kickoff. Just he barely gets away from it.
Oh,
Ceiling shot.
what
Double
a-
tap by Zen. Nas for the save.
Nas
Good
respected him
bump.
so much. We've seen both these guys hit double taps that nobody else can. Nas knows that Zen can't hit it. He needs to get up to save it.
How do you
Zen
miss?
is going to go flying past. He'll clip Nas a little bit, but the ball will bounce in.
Yeah, Zen really didn't want to be waiting on his goal line. You tell he doesn't want to react to those wave dash shots, ladies and gentlemen. He's flying out to contest Nas early now, almost without fail. Only the 1 goal advantage for Zen. Nas is on the precipice of 1v1 World Championship.
Oh,
He will
God.
be playing against the winner from North America's RLCS ones. If he can take down Zen here, Zen, right now, he's down by 1 in this game.
Oh,
That's a weak flick though by Zen. Lacking tons of power. Luckily for him, the recovery is good enough.
No
That's
demo?
what I was talking about earlier. The recoveries have gotten to such a level that you can get away with even that. That one was very poor. He's going to dive and just barely make connection.
Ooh.
Nas gets a double
How did
jump
Nas get
to
the demo?
intercept in a demo. That is not an easy demo to land. Nas quickly back up to the air. Zen just faking off that ceiling. He goes down to the ground. Oh my goodness, the final roll through from Nas to get that goal.
Now looking good, Zen. Now looking
That is
good.
absolutely ridiculous from Nas. Ceiling reset.
Oh my
And
God,
then
these
the
shots are
follow-through
gross,
flick
man.
mid-air.
They're
I mean,
so
when somebody does that
gross.
off a ground dribble, it's hard enough to stop. Never mind off an aerial. 54 seconds left. Zen's got to get the lead back again. He's won the kickoff though. This could be massive for him.
First touch out to the midfield. Nas made such a tough challenge there. Zen did a good job putting the ball in the worst place to get to if you're going off the ceiling. He kept it hovering at the midfield high. Nas able to make good contact. Now he's into a shadow. Zen loves his bump. Nas gets up early to try and stop it. He's trying to look down and see
Oh, go
what
for it.
is Zen up to on the ground.
Oh,
How do I
that's-
get him beat? But no, Zen has got the win in the corner and forced it to nets.
Come on,
Such
Zen.
a brave challenge by Zen in the back corner. If Nas just gets a bit higher on that, it could go into the midfield. Zen spotted an angle that he could attack the ball with, but these are going to feel like the longest 26 seconds of the game that Zen has to hold on to. He's gone for that drive kickoff. That might help him out here. Can he get back to the ball? Yes, he can. This is what Zen needs to do. Just waste some time.
Zen has been relying on that drive kickoff and multiple times when he tries to close up the series.
There it
and
is.
The kickoff mix-up works.
There it
Yes, the
is.
ball
Good job,
ends
Zen.
up back in his own half.
We got a
so
game.
Often he is able to gain control.
I thought that it
shortly
might go
after he's
6
done
games.
Just that, and he has himself
It could
a
still go
winning
7
position
games.
here in game number 5.
Who knows?
14
Maybe.
seconds to go. Nas needs a kickoff goal, or at least a very strong kickoff possession. He might get
I'm telling you
one.
right now, though,
low boost fighting.
if anybody makes 167 joke in chat, they will be banned.
Is bouncing in a harmless location. He's won game 5. We're headed to Neo Tokyo. Zen is still in this. Seems like a few pendulums have swung back in his favor, including Fear. One of the kickoffs going his way, actually more than one, but
all right, here we go.
I want to see more drive kickoffs from this guy. That is such a cool strategy that he can mix in and keep Nas guessing.
Yeah, definitely. Right now, he's relying on it as his safety valve. He clearly thinks that it's a good strategy for him to maintain possession and secure a win. We've seen him do it a few different times now over the course of the tournament as a way to take some variability out of a kickoff that clearly has not been going his way. When he's tried to play the kickoffs regularly, they don't work out. So every time he goes into a late game situation with a kickoff, he knows, I can't go back to what I'm normally doing. I'm going to have to do something different. And what he prefers right now is that drive kickoff to control the play.
Yeah, if he could just do that earlier in the game, I think he might even, as Nash scored one of the best goals we've seen this tournament just quietly, but yeah, Zen, he got a goal off of that drive kickoff on the counter-attack that came afterwards. If
I'm
he can do
so
that
hungry. I can't wait for this to be
middle of
over.
the game instead of waiting until the end of the game. I like it at the end of the game
This
as well,
needs
but
to
in the
end
middle of the
like
game, he might just get
in
a
the
free
next
goal
10 minutes
if
because
Nas
I will
delays,
starve
which
to
Nas
death.
has been doing. If Nas delays is by a sufficient amount,
I've got
Zen might
2
just kick the
giant
ball
chicken
past him and
tender
have an open
strips
net.
waiting
So
for me, some
I
potato
wanna see it in the
wedges, a
first
little
half
bit
of the
of
game
mac
here,
and
even,
cheese, and
you know,
2
maybe
little
not the
sliced
first
hot
kickoff,
dogs
you
dipped
could
in
go for it
delicious
here, but
barbecue sauce.
at some point,
Pretty
we're hoping
excited
to see
about
that
it. So let's
strategy
get the
again.
show on the road.
Yeah, and we saw at least at one point people checking over the top of the ball to kind of check for those delays, and that is, you know, a great way to counter that. Maybe you don't even need to check over because your backup plan is if they do arrive, you have, you know, what happened to Zen.
That is a great shot, Zen. That is a great
Keeps boosting
shot.
in the air so he doesn't land, so Nas can't take him off the map.
You're making me hungry. I'm making
Perfect
myself
catch and
hungry,
flick,
Ken.
and
I am
then
making
just
myself hungry.
pirouetted
I
over
am
the top of Nas, who is coming in and trying to
starving.
trip him up. This is where Nas will seriously start to get nervous. He needed
Sounds
a
good,
5-goal
yeah.
comeback against
Dude, there's
Osap
this place,
in the
Steven
semifinals to win on
Stanslow,
Neo
it's called
Tokyo.
Food Lion.
He got Zen
It's like
goal
an
that far
East
ahead.
Coast
It will
grocery
not
store,
be as easy
and
to
they're
come
hot
back
bar.
from, but okay, early on,
They're good, man. They
we're
have
seeing Zen
4
diving in
to
high for
5
a
different
challenge,
types of chicken.
and Nas low 50s at under
They've
it.
got
So
jerk
next time Zen's
chicken,
gonna
that
need to stay
Caribbean
lower.
chicken,
Nas might try to counter by
General
flicking
Sow
high.
chicken.
You always just want to be the one to be
Oh,
one step
I am
ahead, and it's
so
tough.
hungry.
It's a battle. Who's going to decide what?
Hey,
This is a great
we're
sign
going
for the
game
Zen fans out there, and I
7,
think there's a couple
perhaps,
Zen fans out
which
there
sucks,
who
'cause
wanna
I'm so
see him win
hungry.
this one. He's able to even kind of muscle off Nas. He got in his way, accepting the little bump in order to keep Nas from rotating back to secure that goal.
Zen's got to keep toe-to-toe with the kickoffs as much as he can. That's a really good touch. Nas wants to go. He does go. He's completely boostless here. Zen's got an advantage. It's like Nas might have picked him out anyway.
that's
What
so
a play
free.
by Nas. He just twitched his car enough to make Zen think that he's going
First
to
to
go.
Dono gets 1
Zen
month of
panics,
boosted
jumps
luck.
up,
Dono
lost
to
control.
claim. How did you
Open
know,
net for the
Pajama
rocket.
Jammy? That's actually supposed to be a secret.
This series has been back
That's
and
supposed to
forth.
be a secret,
It's
Pajama
gonna be
Jammy.
Cinema 1v1 has a way
But yes,
of always
what
producing
Pajama Jammy
content.
said is true.
We have got
If you
some right
donate,
here.
you do get a
As
boost in
Nas
luck. It's
looks
like
to
a,
try and retake
I think it's like a
control of the series.
3% boost
Pick
in
up the
the
ball.
IRL
That's gonna
luck.
allow Zen
So
a wall to air dribble. Nas decided
it's up to
wait
you
on the
guys
ground
if you
this
want
time. No fake up
to see if that's
high.
true or
Let
not.
Zen get
Ooh,
to
nice
it, but
save.
Nas able to react on the goal line, make the play, and now is looking to try and force the issue the other way. But a bit of a missed flick is going to lead to Zen having control.
Yeah, that's a small moment right now, but could be an indicator of a larger trend. Missed flicks in ones usually mean nerves are starting to creep in.
It's a good
Nas
flick.
flicks early here, just keeps it
Easy
simple.
read.
He's not going to run the risk of missing in a more dangerous position. Oh, that's good use of power slide, the landing by Zen. He manages to keep his momentum. He would have otherwise lost all of it, but Nas saves it into his crossbar and has control on the follow-up.
Yeah, very intentional by Nas. He is using that as ability to set up his,
I like the way
possession for
Nas
Zen.
is playing.
If he just throws it to the
I
back
really do.
wall, then the possession will continue and he'll be in tough shape. So he's taking that risk. This is going to be a tough bounce.
Ooh, bad
for
read by Zen.
As Nas waits on the ground, doesn't believe in Zen's ability to get an angle, so he's going to stay glued down. And he was right. Zen did not find one. Now Nas the
That's
other
a
way.
good flick.
Hasn't really been able to
Good
find
save.
the power on the flicks that I think he would
Good
like.
wave
There's been a few moments
dash.
where it's probably scoreable if he did get it. This one has a little bit more,
Man,
but
the
still Zen
defense
has
is
the coverage.
so crazy.
Yeah, these flicks are not full power from Nas. He's lacking power on all of these, at least compared to what we know he's capable of.
They're going for that
Definitely
cheek.
feeling nerves here. We saw it a little bit in the last game. We're
Good
seeing it more in this
recovery.
one.
Good recovery.
And of course, the nerves are an all-time high in RLCS 1s. You got no teammates to help you out. You've got no teammates to challenge for you. Nas pretty jump in air there. Zen takes to the scenic route and bounces it past him. Nas in absolute shambles.
Let's go,
Zen
baby.
takes a
Come
1-goal
on,
lead.
Zen.
This is such a
Come
mental
on.
win for Zen to get Nas up in the air on the fake and then to pull off. Just hurts so much to watch that ball bounce in. If you're Nas, Zen just left it, and Nas could not recover in order to stop it. Now going to play from behind. Zen has done the impossible. He's gained control off the
We
kickoff.
going
and he's got a
game
side flip for a goal.
7, baby. We're
And we're
going
inside the
game
second half
7.
of the game. Zen is starting to ramp up as the series goes on. Think back to games 2 and 3. Zen was getting absolutely farmed. He loses game 4 in much closer fashion, and since then, it's been getting just a little bit better for him every passing minute. Nas has got to find an answer. He's got to respond, because Zen is gaining confidence.
Nas was hoping to cut that in really tight to punish Zen, but Zen dove out. This is way over the top. Zen wants to control it, almost became a victim of a
That might go
demo.
in.
Wow, but managed to survive.
That might go
this
in.
ball is just a little bit off target. And Nas will look to go the distance. Zen floating up to ceiling heights. Nas waiting for that 50.
Mr.
Hope the follow-up
50.
will be in his favor. He's able to grab Zen's boost, but Zen will be able to at least buy a bit of space. Again, Nas not going to the sidewall. He wants to bring this right back on target. Punish Zen for being out of position, and Zen went to the boost, and it did not work for him.
And Nas sticking to his guns. Even though his flicks have been suboptimal in this game, he believes he's got what it takes to get goals using more in the future. That one worked. 1 minute and 41 left. 1 goal in it. Zen delays a kickoff big time. Nas is bounced off the top of the ball there, so his recovery is going to be just about as slow as you get.
Here.
He is back here, but his boost
Down
is
to
low.
the wire.
Does so well to stick to the ball though.
Trying to launch it away. He's going to be able to reset on 100. Turns infield. Zen pass to himself. A little bit of separation between him and the ball, and Nas sees that and uses that as his opportunity to
Good
pounce and try and
50.
take it away.
Send it.
You need to have such good control of the ball that at any moment
Good
it looks like
flick.
there's no challenge available. Zen definitely not lacking power on that flick that he uses essentially to clear the ball, as Nas is going to have to live
Game
with his
7,
one
this
boost
is
that
just
he has. In fact,
scripted.
He doesn't feel good about it. He's going to back off.
It
Let
feels like
Zen
it,
go
doesn't
for
it,
Zen's
Steven
flicks have been
Stans?
a little bit stronger. He's
Oh.
going to try and slow down and pop the ball up, but he missed, and Nas makes the play.
Yeah, he's trying to go high there with it, but Nas is not falling for it.
What a
Goal line
save.
saved by Zen at the other end.
Oh, he
though.
missed the
He
boost.
misses the boost, has to go back for it. Nas also committed. Misses
Uh-oh.
his bump on the exit.
Uh-oh.
This is Zen's play to take an
Get
advantage
it.
of the game, but
Get
Nas
it.
has tripped him. With 44 seconds left, it still could be Zen. Putting the
He needs
pressure
one
on.
more goal for insurance.
Zen has boost, they both do.
Oh, there it is.
He baits Nas in! Nas thought they were going to be doing another set of air dribbles where they try and match each other. He thought he could get closer, maybe even shadow.
If Zen wins
says,
this one, I
"I'll
want
shoot
him to
it.
win."
I'll
Yeah, me
just
too.
Shoot it on the net if you pull in, and gets it over the top for a 2-goal lead.
I've been waiting for when he's going to go back to this. His
Zen
shots
hasn't
today have
won
been
in a while.
Absolutely unreal. Zen by 2.
You know what I mean?
37 seconds to go, but that might just be straight in. It goes boost and out. Nas with 100 boost though. Turns it back around quickly.
Oh, not an
Delays the
ad
flow,
break. I'm
but
sorry,
Zen
guys.
doesn't fall
It's
for
alright.
the
This
mind
game's
game.
over anyway.
Nas
See
trying
you
to
in
bump
game
the
7
squads.
after
He
the
just
ad break.
helped him out. He's just helped him out. Oh, he had to pass off the back wall too, but then Zen confirming that demo also does not allow that counterattack. Zen has the ball.
Uh-oh.
Nas immediately dives.
Uh-oh.
He's all he needs to be, and it works.
Well, Zen was on the finish line. And then out of nowhere, Nas spawns in.
If you're not
Hits the
subbed to me
double
on
tap.
Twitch,
With
you're
the
probably
grind.
watching an
13
ad
seconds
and you're
left.
missing this.
Can Zen hold on?
If you are
Nas got to
subbed,
pick that
thank
spawn. He knew what he was doing. He didn't have to wait on luck. Zen is trying to delay at a crucial moment. Nas almost rolled it directly into the net. He's got to reset off the back wall. Zen is trying to camp out and cover the angles. It's going to be a backward flick to pop it up in front. This one is not. Oh, it is on the ground. Zen has confirmed a champion's field in the 1v1
Game
grand final.
7.
Timeout Nas.
I am so happy
Can
and
you
so
believe it, ladies
angry
and
all
gentlemen,
at the
for the
same time.
second
'Cause
season in a
I'm
row,
so hungry.
100% of RLCS 1v1 seasons in EU.
I am way
We are
too
going
hungry
to
for
game
this right
7
now.
in the grand final. Longtime 1v1 fans will know that this is
Snatched
by far
from
the
the
most
jaws
scripted
of
game mode
defeat.
in Rocket League.
Yeah.
And
This is
one
wild.
of the reasons we just keep on seeing games.
I thought it might go 6 or 7.
Tournaments. We've got another one here today.
The players are just too good. They've been
Scripted,
refined
says
at
Groggy
the end of
Toenails.
this
Well,
tournament.
duh, it's
Anybody
AI
who wasn't
generated.
on their game is not here, and what we have left.
My stream is AI generated. This whole RLCS 1v1 championship game series is AI generated.
in their lists of the best players in the game right now, and they have now.
Today's Saturday or
they're battling
Sunday?
back
Today's
and
Sunday.
forth.
It's
It was
Champions
threes
Field on a
at first,
Sunday.
then it was in the 2s grand finals, then at the edge. Now it's
You
the 1s
support
grand
Zen
final.
now?
It all comes down
All right,
to
well,
one
welcome
game,
aboard.
And Nas wants a breather before.
Welcome aboard,
Nas
Mel.
has called timeout here before this game 7.
I think that's smart. I think he's making a good move here, Nas. It's gotta be. He's got to be
Oh my
feeling the
god, I'm
pressure here.
so hungry.
And it's something we've seen before. Last year's iteration, Moxie led 3-1 over Drally, going into the fifth game of the series. Drally won the next 2 games in a row, and then Moxie
like that
took
look.
game 7. So if Nas is
He's
trying
locked
to
in.
fully
I don't like that look.
follow last year's script,
He can't see. He's blind.
then
Oh,
maybe
I
he's
like
just
that
been
look.
going for the
Oh,
content
maybe
part,
not.
the Game 7 content. It doesn't look like it if you ask me. I think he has been trying to win the games, but right now, so
What you
far,
gonna
we are
eat after
following
this,
last
Baker? Did
year's,
you not hear me, dude?
tournament to the T.
2
in the
giant,
grand final.
delicious-sized
We'll talk
chicken
about
tenders.
scripted. I mean, that's the
A little
script.
bit of mac
They
and
have to,
cheese.
you know, they have to follow the script here in this
2
one.
pieces
But
of
I think
hot
in
dog
reality,
dipped in
we all
barbecue
know
sauce,
it
cooked
is
to
anybody's
perfection.
game here in this game 7. It is such a big moment. If you are a fan of someone,
Broham
potentially winning the
real.
Triple
What
Crown,
you clutching,
you have
Baker?
to be a fan of Zen here. He's
Huh?
your last chance for it to happen over here in
What does that
EU.
mean?
Atto could have done it as well.
I
but
missed
Atto
it. Sounds
decided to
good.
skip the
Yeah,
tournament, so
I
it's
am
just going to be
so
Zen
hungry
who
right
has a
now.
chance.
It's insane.
Nas has had enough.
Oh, and also
of
potato
vitality.
wedges.
He wants to take over as one of those names
I'm
that
ready.
gets brought up often as
I
the
am
best player
so ready
in
for this to be
the
over.
game.
I mean,
He
I'm
likes
happy.
it. He
This is
said it
exciting.
himself,
I
when
love
there's
Game
less
7. So are you
people
kidding me?
on the map, he feels
Here we go.
better. There's only him and there's only Zen.
Oh, look at
and
that.
It's game
Oh.
number 7.
First kickoff goes to Zen. He's got Nas in a terrible position. Shoots and first time scores. Zen leads already, just 7 seconds in.
Come on, Zen.
Zen able to flip out ahead of Nas, prevent him from recovering well, and then such good placement. When you have that boost advantage,
because
you
his
know
decal is
at
so
most
good.
Nas has a double jump.
That
He's not even gonna jump
affluenter,
there because
it
he
really
knows
helps
that
you
was a
to
risk.
get that
If he
pop.
gets to save and uses both of his jumps with no boost, he's getting scored on later. You're just going to hope that Zen misses, and Zen did not miss. He does not miss very often. Nas
Good
now
defense.
trying to get one of his early
that
opportunities. He's got some
boost.
boost. He's trying to pop this ball up and keep it in play, but he's not going to be
Nice.
able to. And he even left the midfield.
Oh,
boost
Zen
for
is feeling it.
to refresh on here.
Zen is feeling
Zen
it.
tries to get a second
Oh.
goal. These guys are looking a little bit panicky here as they both jump early in game 7.
Well, Nas has nearly demoed Zen a couple of times already. He's been millimeters away. Not the only player today who's almost had demos on Zen. We saw Raziers earlier, pixels away from it. As we approach the end of the first minute of the grand final,
Ooh,
both
that's a
players
nice
have had
pop.
chances, but Zen looks pretty poised in
Missed
defense.
that demo.
He's taking his time. He's not falling for Nas's tricks. Nas looking for a low 50 there. Zen just goes straight for the ball.
No boost in the midfield respawning for Nas, so we're going to play a bit of a low boost game here for a
Very
bit
smart
until Zen
gameplay.
decides it's time to put some separation on the ball. Goes to the back corner, and now they both have 100. Nas fake challenge, not
Nice.
phasing Zen at all. And
Not
just
nice.
Zen miss.
The hell
he
was
waits
that?
and takes a wide angle to try and stop an air dribble.
Good
Zen
defense.
gets mind gamed into just missing the shot on his own.
Well, look at this. A turn of the roles here is completely swapped. Now it's Zen who's trying to bait the outplay, or rather the misplay.
Demo.
He is just trying to wait for Nas to jump in a bad direction, make a bad save. Zen has stopped trying to force out plays for the time being. Nas has held true in what remains to be an incredibly
No,
tense
he
match.
didn't.
Zen with a skip from distance. It will not make it the whole distance of the pitch, but Nas has got to respect that.
It is such a dangerous play to play. Nice fake here from Nas, but Zen has to know that this might happen. If you're trying to redirect it across the length of the field, if you
I
don't
mean,
get
he's
in the
been
net
doing
too
that
close,
play
giving
the
it possession to the other
entirety
player, and a great little fake there
of
to get
this
Zen
series, the
missing.
series
It's an
before
equal
it,
game.
the series
Nas
before
pulled that
that.
down so quickly. Zen was
That's a nasty
pretty
fake.
fast to react, but not fast enough. That's going to be a beautiful bounce for Zen. Tries to fake Nas back with the first jump. Nas stays low enough, and Zen's missed his wave dash. That could have been a pretty free play for him. Still might be. He has to pre-flip back and deny Nas a near post shot. Nas is going for so many mind games, so to be honest, so is Zen. Both players very
I
fakey in
love
this
the
last
mind
match.
games. This is good.
They're trying to take advantage of everything they've
Damn
been able to
good
do to each
series.
other. over the course of 6 games. Now Nas, air dribble lean back, reset Zen back down to the ground.
Oh my goodness.
Nas is going to try and take this and reset the possession, but a really heavy touch means it's not going to be the freest thing ever. Zen's going to make sure to hang out here and make sure he notices him close by.
Oh, mistouch. Go.
So it's going to be Zen's control instead. He tries to flick over an early backflip challenge. There was no early backflip challenge. Nas stays on the ground, makes the save, and is now the other way.
Nash just flicks it early. Had enough of that slow
Nearly
dribble.
$500,000 watching Rocket League on
Closer
Twitch,
range,
says
another
Player
flick. This
Killer.
one
God
forces Zen to
dang,
land
really?
awkwardly. Boost steal comes through for Nas.
Well, I'm glad we have
We're
9 of
almost
them.
3 minutes into the game, and it's still tied 1-1. This is an incredibly close game, an incredibly low-scoring game. For
There it is.
1-1, and Nas breaks the deadlock. Just waits for Zen to fly
Come
by.
on, Zen.
Slams
Come
it in the
on.
open
What up,
net.
cool Kyle?
This is
Welcome to the
such
stream.
good patience from Nas. You cannot just
What
rush to the
beverage
ball.
are we
You want
sipping
to
on?
because you see an
Lino
opening,
sauce style
but if I go take that shot, I'm
brochacho
gonna get a free one. But
nacho,
Zen
says
sees the
Brohamy
angle for
Real.
Nas to the ball and is
It's a
waiting
hazy
to try
IPA.
and bump him if he looks for the shot. So Nas has to be patient, has to let Zen flip
Come
by
on, Zen.
and not get contact before he can get that shot.
Huge bump by Nas. He's won the kickoff as a result, and the simple flick works out.
Zen just handed him
Zen
the ball.
flipping on the spot. He didn't really cover much there. That goes right back to Nas bumping him on the kickoff. But yeah, Zen will feel that he could have done better on that defensive play.
It feels like this 2-goal lead is bigger than I've ever felt a 2-goal lead is because it's been so close, not just in this series, but in this game 7. Every bit of margin matters so much. Nas
Good
bumping
bump.
Zen. Does he have an angle on the net? He's going to try and score. He does.
Dangerous move from Zen. He tried to bump Nas away, but Nas is the one with Bush in the position. He can recover faster of the two. And a 3-goal lead feels huge in such a low-scoring game. Zen has really struggled to create meaningful offense in Game 7.
And can he get a few kickoffs in a row? That's the only way he brings this back. He has a save. He's trying to curve dash out of here to recover, and now he's going to get back to his corner boost. But Nas missed out. That is
what a
gift
misfire.
from
That was
Nas,
game
and
right
Zen
there.
needs to convert. He's into the air, has to adjust this dribble just a little bit with the touch, but
Oh,
Zen's
it's over.
problem is the finish
That's
is still
over.
weak.
That's game.
And now Nas is going to be able to counter. It's 5-1.
That's game.
Oh, well, it's mistakes both ways. Nas missed an open net, and then Zen fails to convert with a full-pitch air dribble. You'd usually give it to him there, but you can see that
There was
even
3
Zen,
glaring
under the
plays
pressure of Game
from
7,
Zen that were
starting to fall
not
off a little
good.
bit mechanically. Still has time, but he's got to lock in here. He needs to be the player scoring the next goal.
Zen has the boost. Nas is not going to score on this one. Might make Zen think about him for a second. Zen trying to control the dribble. Actually, really heavy first touch. Close the distance between him and Nas and allowed Nas
You gotta
to
go,
challenge
Zen.
right
That's
away.
like 4
Zen being
times.
patient. Still huge advantage
I
for
know,
him
they
on
know
the
better
boost
than I
as
do,
Nas
but God.
retreats the net. He sees the early challenge coming. He knew Nas was
Come on,
panicked,
baby.
and he gets his goal.
There's
That's
time.
composure from Zen.
Not really.
What a catch and flick that is. No time for Nas to make a move towards the ball. Zen just knew it was likely Nas is going to go for it. But like you said, he's got to win some kickoffs here. He's not completely in desperation mode yet, but he's about to be if Nas can run about 20 more seconds off the clock.
He still has time to even fake kickoffs if he wanted to. They're a little bit slower, but they give him possession, and that's what matters. Maybe later he'll need to take even more risks, but air dribble reset for Zen. So good at this try to put it in the bottom left corner, but Nas read that, has a save, and could maybe ice out this game with a really strong air dribble himself. No reset there. Is that a scam? I don't know, but he takes it down to the ground. 50s and stays in control of possession. Where is Zen at? Ground double from Nas, a bit too high. Zen's gonna get the counterattack.
Nas is the player who's missed his shot. You know, both players have gone for it with the
I see you
aerial game.
making some of these plays in your games bigger, just slightly slower. I know, I agree, Greenster.
And Zen
Thank you
rolls
for
it into the
noticing.
other end. He's got time here. 26 seconds. Only 2 goals needed.
Still has time to do a kickoff that will control.
Are you talking about their
He's got a
mistakes?
slight offset here, which isn't the easiest one to do it with. He is going to just rush down the ball. Standard kickoff from both in this crucial moment, and Nas is going to win it. Zen's going to help it in.
What a dumb way to
Oh,
lose the
Zen, he
game.
felt like he had to do something here. I think he did. Nas has shot that one well. Zen trying to knock it into his back corner, not able to react fast enough. And now he does need a kickoff goal to stay in control.
Congratulations, Nas. You have won
Could
the
end it. We'll be seeing
World
a mix of delay from
Championship
Zen.
1v1
Nas
Tournament
has it
of
into
the
the
Land.
attacking corner. Is he going to try and do a possession play? He will. He's taking it into his own half. Zen's trying to chase him down.
What a
As
dirtbag.
Nas plays a bit of keep away.
What a
He wants to be
dirtbag.
the EU 1v1 champion, and he has taken away. Resets Is there a dunk? It doesn't matter. Nas is your EU
and a
1v1 champion.
demo! And a
He staves off the
demo!
comeback by Zen. Zen's giving him a GG's congrats. Always so gracious in defeat. But it will be Nas, the champion, second year that he tried.
He demoed him and scored a last-second one for fun. That is so dirty.
Bracket, something we rarely see in RLCS.
Yeah, give him a hug. Give him a kiss.
But he's also beaten Zen in the grand final in a game 7. I think deserve it, especially when you look at overall the aggregate
what is that
score. He
bright-ass
definitely
light?
deserves this one.
Definitely.
If I was Zen's skill level, I would have won.
He has played
He's so dumb. I don't know, Cool Kyle. You're going against freaking Nas, who's one of the better 1v1 players in the game.
He's won such great tournaments
Zen
before.
isn't
Now,
necessarily
finally gets to put that
known
RLCS 1v1
to be the best 1v1
on
player.
his resume. And
Nas,
maybe
on
could
the
have
other
a
hand,
chance in the World Championships as well. He's going to have the winner of NA. He might come in there as one of the favorites. Nas has a chance to cement his legacy as a 1v1 player, and he's done a lot for that here today in this game.
Hey, man. That was a good 1v1
Amazing
tournament.
stuff by Nas. He's done
Two
well,
of the
and,
best
you know,
players in the
congrats to
world,
Zen also.
and
He's
Zen and Nas, head
really
to
the
head.
only
I mean,
player
you can't
who's
ask
doing
for
this,
more than that.
competing
Went to
at
game
such a high
7.
level in all 3 modes. He's made a major final in
They went to game
threes.
7.
He's won the
That was a
European
great
Twos. He's made
series.
the final of EU ones. Just truly
You can't ask for
one-on-one.
much more than that.
But unfortunately for Zen, Nas is just too good, and it's the second big grand final he's taking him down in. First we had Boston, and now we've got this.
I see us on the broadcast right now, so I'm assuming
All right,
we're
we're going.
live.
That's
We have a technical issue right now, so that's why we're staring at our computers. But yeah, wow.
Production Carter Harris, we can do whatever we want and we can't get told off.
We are
Start a poll.
This is our
Do we care what they have to
Keep it
say?
quiet just in case production
Can
needs
I
to
go
talk to us
eat some
through
food?
Twitch chat, please.
Is that okay?
Hey, what a grand final though, Leaf. That was
unreal.
Unbelievable to get to game 7. We wanted a champ field and wanted a Shogun on that field, and we finally got there. It was beautiful.
Yeah, no, absolutely nuts. I mean, I was hoping for an OT though, at least Shogi.
Is it okay if I can get a bite to eat? I'll be on later tonight, and we'll play some Rocket League. And I guarantee you, there's going to be some people playing Rocket League today that are playing better than they ever have. Because they've been watching the right way to play. It's not going to go well for me, but we're going to play anyway. So I will see you guys in 20 minutes. See y'all in 20 minutes.